why am I playing with the basketball in front of Pat?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he want. I'm about to put this motherfucker off screens and like it's nothing he can do. And there was nothing I can do.
Yeah.
You got to get Pat Bev 50 for you to win this game. With you, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, you have to score 50 for you to have a chance tonight. And he scored 50. Every time I caught the ball from James Harden, the laces were already fixed. Like I had to do nothing but just catch it and shoot it.
You need somebody that, without a doubt, they're gonna come in and get some buckets.
Lou Will.
Fact. Louisville, that's me too. Easy.
I'm talking about
easy.
Without a doubt.
Not even just 6-man. It was just whenever you need a bucket, Lou will.
Straight up delusional confidence.
Sure
I averaged 15 in the PBA. A month later, I'm shipped out to Dominican Republic. After that, I ship off to Armenia. I averaged 30 points in Armenia on a torn knee. But all that, I'm being honest, man. You kept me going. The grace of God, but you kept me going.
CP say it too. Like any big who play with me, they go get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
And he get his bigs paid.
Yeah.
Either you go kill me or I'm gonna kill you. But I know one thing, I'm not dying. I can't go home. I ain't got no money. We about to figure this thing out.
Yo. Okay, here we go. We got a little new segment. It's called Beer and Basketball, right? I'm going to every city that I played in, and I'm getting random fans who know basketball, not, guys who be on Twitter, but random fans who actually know the game in and out, have passion for the game. And we just gonna have some basketball debates, right? This segment is called Beer and Basketball. I'm currently and where I started from, Houston, Texas. So this is my the first team I've ever played in the NBA with. So I made it a way to kind of start here. And I'm gonna introduce my first guest. What's your name, buddy?
Ted.
Ted?
Yeah, Ted.
Ted.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you from, Ted?
Alabama.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Beverly.
Thanks for joining us. And I want you to just obviously don't be disrespectful, right? But ask whatever you want to ask, and let's go back and forth with it.
Okay. I
got
got a question.
Remember, you got to talk in your mic a little bit.
I got one question.
Okay.
Did you have a clue what Malik Beasley was doing when you was playing with him?
Hey, no, but it's funny because I look at the videos and like one of them rebounds is supposed to be mine for sure. Like, you feel me? For sure.
I was looking at him too.
Like obviously when you see it and you see what Instagram is saying, and they're slowing it down and they're highlighting the stuff that he's doing.
It looks bad.
It looks extremely bad. Like, he pushed me out the way for a rebound.
Oh man.
Like, what if someone took me for 5 rebounds and I looked up my stats that game. Like, what if someone took me for 5 rebounds and I only got 4 that game? Like,
Yeah.
it's bad, but I just, anyone who knows me, he's, Malik is, he was a good friend of mine. We played together. He was a good teammate. I wasn't aware of anything like that, so this is all like, you got to understand, I'm like you reading it. This is all shocking to me, like completely shocking. So, man, prayers up to him and his family.
So do you think betting has ruined the game of basketball?
I don't think it's ruined it, right? I think I don't think it's ruined it, right? I think people tend to have too much human nature. They tend to try to take advantage of something. Something's going so well, they try to take advantage of. Like, it's been betting, but we've never heard of, it being like this, where you got coaches, you got, players,
Refs.
you got refs. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, you had one story every, 15, 20 years, but, it's
getting worse and worse and worse.
But I think it helps the fan base. I think it helps the fan base keep up with, players' current stats, right? Obviously, fans, they have emotions behind players when they don't get their overs and unders or whatever. But I mean, I think that's one of the issues they knew coming in. Like, okay, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna take advantage or try to take advantage of, this, betting. And trust me, the person who got caught or the person who they go catch or they're going down. Like it's not like a slap on the wrist and that's it. They're gonna the NBA was gonna take. I'm talking about like make a full example of anybody who gets caught like betting and cheating. So like I don't think that's a realm you even attempt to play in. So I don't know if that answers your question or not.
Do you feel sorry for any of them?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't feel. You got to think like when I say my group of players who like play the game like organically, play the game to win, like locked in. Okay, cool. I got this person next game. I got to be focused. You feel me? I got to send them left, pick and roll coverages. You know, like every team I've been on, we've been on the quest to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't even know anything about betting until I was,
Do you
overseas.
think it's kind of
playing again.
disrespectful? Like
And what do
all
you
the
mean?
money you making, that they're gambling still.
I mean, I like I said, it's human nature. You know, like people would do. You'll be surprised what people do, even though they have a lot of money. I think gambling has helped the game, right? And with helping too much of anything, right? Too much of anything is bad, right? You would never think it'd be an athlete, a coach, a ref that's trying to take advantage of the system. Like we've never seen that. So, this is all new. I think, like I said, I think the people who do it the correct way, when I mean people, I mean fans, they bet the correct way. They have emotion. I think they have more emotion to the players and to the game with betting. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think, it's just the people that try to take advantage. And you will be caught. With a camera at, you will be caught. You will be caught and made an example of. So y'all chill. So what you doing in Houston? How you enjoy Houston?
It's good, man. It's good. Question.
Tell me.
Tobias Harris, Spurs. Did they just get better?
Spurs, Tobias Harris. Yes.
Finals better?
I think if he was in a finals with them this year, I think they win a championship. Yes. Yes. I think he's a player. First off, he's one of the most professional basketball players I've ever been around. And I've been around all superstars, Hall of Famers. When I say professionalism, I mean, is it in the locker room, a great locker room guy, cuffing the young guns, giving them wisdom about saving money, clean cut, true professional. There 2 hours before, treatment on the table, like doesn't skip steps, crosses every T, every I, is healthy, right? And I think he had a hell of a year. I think he had a hell of a time when he was in Detroit because people gave him a lot of slack because, he signed for so much money, but I think he's a great fit for San Antonio. I think that's the best fit for Tobias. So shout out Tobias.
What about Kawhi? Toronto.
Kawhi.
Oh, man.
What you think about it? You think it's
I don't know.
You think it's a good move or no?
Kind of over the. I just got to see. He be hurt so much.
Yeah, but he's Kawhi Leonard too, though. Yeah. And what he did this season, even when James Harden left, he held the fort down.
He gets them another ring, what that does for his career?
I think you have to put him up there with the elite greats. When I mean elite greats, I mean Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
So you saying he get one more ring, Lee come back, get another ring?
That's some shit Michael Jordan did. You feel me? And I don't think anyone can say anything bad about Kawhi. Any basketball player, right? Any basketball player that's played in the NBA, you won't hear them say one thing bad about Kawhi. Oh, he can't do this. He can't. Extreme assassin machine.
Quiet.
Like John Wick. Yeah, John Wick.
For sure.
You want a championship, you want to win now, you go get him. Kawhi, John, Leonard Wick. Yeah. Yeah. So I appreciate you coming, man. This is first time we doing this. You my first guest, so I appreciate you coming and enjoy Houston, my boy.
For sure.
Thank you for coming, brother. Thank you. Here we go. I got a new segment, of the Pat Bev Show. It's called Beers and Basketball, right? I traveled to cities that I played professionally in. My first stop is in Houston. I get on the gram. I reach out to some people, some fans that have good basketball minds, not the ones that come on internet and trolling, the true fans that have a passion for basketball. And we just talk hoops. You know, the segment is called Beer and Basketball. It's going to be some things we agree with. It's going to be some things that we don't agree with, which is great, right? And I want to get more of the fans out here. So cheers, brother, to start. Every person I do, I'm going to have a cheers with.
Yes, sir.
Cheers. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, sir.
And I'm going to intro it. Just tell everybody about yourself before we get started.
Yes, sir. My name Daron Anderson. Born and raised Kenner, Louisiana, which is 5 miles from New Orleans. I've been an underdog my whole life. Then played high school ball, played 4 years of college, and played 5 years overseas. And what kept me going on my journey was my guy right here, Patrick Beverley. He kept me going. It was times that I wanted to give it up, but I would just hit YouTube and look at his videos or look at him talking about his hometown and where he came from, and I felt like we could relate. And he don't know it, but he became a mentor to me, you know. So that's why I'm here. I drove 3.5 hours, 4 hours to get here just to meet him, you know. And it's a true blessing, true blessing, true blessing.
Man, damn, that's strong as hell.
Yeah,
I ain't go front.
Yeah,
that's real as hell, brother. Cheers to you too, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I hope, I don't know. Mind you, I'm human, right? And I'm still figuring out life as I go. And I hope that, you know, through this whole time, I was able to help in any areas, bro, for real. Because as man, right, no matter what color, like this walk is tough, right? Especially in the sports, right? Trying to make it, trying to, you know, provide, right? As a man, it's always tough. So no, I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
When I reached out to you, you know, we get the persona, I'm sorry, from some NBA players, and it's like they're not down to earth, this and that. You very much down to earth, man. You yourself, and you could tell you was raised, you know, by a great family, and I really respect that because you didn't have to reach back out. You know, you could have ignored it, you know, but I really respect the fact that you took the time out of your day to do that. You know, and you truly have helped me.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Okay, let's get right into it. I asked everybody to come with some questions, right? I got my own questions. I asked them to come with some questions, and we just go keep going. And feel free, man. Y'all see some shit behind y'all that's fire, yell out or whatever the fuck. Like, be natural. Like this a natural. Like we go cut it all up, but it's gonna be
let's work.
It's gonna be nice, right? It's gonna be nice.
Let's work.
What's your questions? Tell me,
man. What really makes an underdog survive?
Okay, so I think the biggest thing that what makes an underdog to be respected, survive, make it, I think it has to be delusional confidence, right? I think that I think you have to have a certain type of confidence that everyone around you is saying, nah, that ain't gonna happen. No, you can't do it. Nah, you tripping. Man, what the fuck is you talking about, Pat? Man, you look at the neighborhood we in. You think you going to the NBA? And you have to have that confidence through it all to be like, yeah. Even as an athlete, I ripped my knee up. You feel me? Like, nobody ever come back from the type of knee injury I had. You know, gotta have that delusional confidence on a contract year. I'm coming back even better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Got benched before. Right? Fuck that. It's okay. Let's go work out. Keep grinding. Having so much delusional confidence that you never take no for an answer. And I think when you have that type of motto of like, yeah, it's supposed to be hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be damn near impossible. You know, it's supposed to be you not gonna make it. It's supposed to have those type of energy. And I think, you know, like every time I heard that, I felt myself, okay, I'm getting closer to my goal.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that was, I don't know if that helped, but when it comes to like, you know, the underdog or what it is, I think the number one thing is having that type of confidence.
Absolutely. I went pro in my 30s.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
Tore my knee overseas, still average 30.
Yeah. Where you play at?
Country of Armenia.
Okay,
A-League. And then I played in the Latin Cup, Dominican Republic.
Okay.
And I came off the bench in Dominican Republic and six man of the tournament. I came off the bench. I never looked back. Born and raised New Orleans. I mean, I can't go back home. So that was my mindset through it all.
Yeah.
Like, graduated from college. Went to college. There was times I wanted to go back home. Go back home for what? Just kept fighting, delusional confidence.
That's exactly what it is. And I think people, right, and people have it organically and don't even know, like, don't know how to label it, you know, because it's something that, right, I tell my son, right, if you fall, what you supposed to do, right? He say, get back up really fast, right? Of course, anybody can get back up. Sometimes it take a motherfucker 3, 4, 5 years to get back up. You know what I'm saying? Right? So I told my son, yeah, get back up, but get back up fast, like real fast, like so fast, like boom, bounce up, get right back up, right? And that's the motto I live by, right? I done seen everything I can possibly see in life when it comes to living life, right? I done seen the lows, I done seen the highs, I done seen being famous, I done seen being canceled, I done seen being glorified, I done seen people spit on my name, I done seen people call me, man, all type of names. I done seen people clap for me. I done seen people boo for me. I done seen people applaud for me. I done seen people curse at me. I done seen people crap. I done seen everything, right? But it's still like, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna still get up and I'm gonna shoot this content. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm gonna hit the gym, right? I just went for a workout. After workout, I went to Pilates today. After Pilates, chill with the kids. Kids came here, right? That's the type of energy that if you really want it, that's what you gotta have. So yeah, that's very relatable. Very relatable.
Absolutely.
That's What you got for hoops? You got something for hoops?
Man, we need you back in the league. I'm stamping it. I'm saying it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Need you back in the league.
I appreciate that.
There's no way you should have left. I think you Hall of Fame defensive player. I'm sorry. I feel like you're the greatest defensive player. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm biased to you, man.
that.
You work hard. I've been following you since Arkansas.
Yeah. Long time.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Long
sir.
time. Long time.
I feel like the way what you bring to the game, me personally, I have never seen that with my own eyes.
Yeah.
And I was just telling the others, like, you'd rather pass out and die on that court.
And the dough.
And that's how I play.
Yeah.
That's how I play no matter what.
Yeah. And that energy you have, anytime I was a free agent, it was no surprise when I look at my phone and I see Kawhi, I see LeBron, I see James Harden, right? I see all these superstars. It's like, hey, yo, Pat, what you about to do, right? Because, like, fans don't know. Like, fans see me and they see what they see on the basketball court, but they don't see, like, the everyday grind, what I bring to the table, how I am in the locker room, how I push, how I sacrifice. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you don't think I want to go out there and shoot that motherfucker? You feel me? I want to shoot that motherfucker just like y'all shooting that motherfucker. But, like, nah, that's not my role. You feel me? That's not my role. And for the team, I'm going to do what's best for the team. So, yeah, I think that I think it's important as us as men or anybody in life that when you find out your role, it's okay to have your role. You can reinvent another role, right? Wow. But if your role is, okay, cool, well, you're an Uber driver, I got to pick this person up to make ends meet, that's your role for right now. That don't mean that's your life, right? Okay. You know what I'm saying? My role was 3-and-D. Okay, I got to guard the best player. I got to go not pass the ball. I got to go to the corner and get 3 shots a game, 5 shots a game, and hopefully I can make 3 of those 5 and and after that, hopefully I get the contract that I want, So, like, I had to play my role, and when you get good at playing your role, it's so surprising. Like, your role begins to change. You have a bigger role, right? You have a bigger voice. You have a bigger platform. You have people like yourself who look at it like, nah, it's something about him I like. So, yeah, I think that's the vibe for sure.
And you averaging what you average at Marshall, almost over 37 points a game, and making it to the league and just killing it on defense, but still knowing that you could put the ball in the hole, great percentage-wise. Was that tough for you to switch that up?
Not at all. Okay. Not at all. I knew that was the only chance I had if I wanted to go pro.
Wow.
I'm working out in Chicago, Tim Grover's basketball spot. I had my mentor at the time, a guy named Will Bynum. He played for Boston. He played for Detroit. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. He played for Detroit a little bit. And he said, hey, if you want to get in this door in the NBA, you gotta play defense. Don't nobody play defense. And I'm like, okay, cool. All right, cool. I know what I don't like as an offensive player. I know what I don't like what defenders do. I'm going to just do that to other people. I switched my whole game around, right? I study more film. I got in elite shape. When I say elite shape, I mean like you said, I was willing to die on that court. Every game 23, game 57, playoff game, first game, elimination game 7. Any game I've ever played in the NBA, I was willing to, okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to fall the fuck out before I have somebody outwork me. You know what I'm saying? And that became my motto. And next thing you know, I done started almost 500 games in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like 6'1", I think it's some people in this room taller than me, bigger than me, stronger than me. But like, I just, that delusional confidence, I just never gave up and kept going.
I watched that Warriors playoff game.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Man. Yeah. So that,
and I'm gonna tell you about the underdog too. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. The ones that do it all the right way, that don't get a lot of credit throughout the season, throughout the just of a 2-week span, throughout a month, it shows up at the perfect time. All my best games I've ever played has been in the playoffs. And that was the balance, right? That was the give and the take. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna be able to produce like this in a season, 82 games. I got to chase all these motherfuckers around. I got superstars who trying to get their numbers. That's cool, but good come to good. All right, my sacrifice is go pay off, and mine always paid off in the playoffs. So I was fortunate to have some double doubles, some almost triple doubles, some key really good playoff games when people didn't expect it from me at all. So I think that's the payoff with that delusional confidence.
Right. And when you got your chance in the league, because you was playing in Russia, when you got your chance in the league, like I truly believe once you got off the bench from Houston, once you got your shot, you didn't go back. You wasn't thinking about going back. You wasn't gonna let yourself go back no matter what.
Yeah, I got off the plane. The Houston Rockets was playing in Chicago. They was playing in my hometown. They asked me did I wanted to meet them in Chicago. I said no. I wanted to go right to Houston. I went to Houston. I think they were on like a 4 or 5 game road trip, so they were away for, I don't know, 6-7 days, almost a week. I went to Houston. I worked out every day, and I was just waiting on their ass to get back from practice. And I couldn't wait. I picked up Jeremy Lin, shout out to Jay Lin too. But I picked his ass up from outside. I needed it. You know what I'm saying? This is my only chance. This is my only chance. I got an NBA team that say they want me. Like, this is my first practice. This is my only chance, right? They send me to the G League. I played G League maybe 3 games. Somebody said they had an ankle injury. Boom. I'll get called up. Yeah. We lose them. Clippers beating our ass. Mind you, my first game was against the Clippers, a team that, like my name started from. You feel me? So like, cool. We getting beat by 30. First person coach say, go guard Jamal Crawford. He tried to put crossover with me. I take his ball. I hit corner 3. It was a wrap.
That's it.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So yeah, I think it's a beauty in the struggle. I think it's a beauty in the underdog. I think it's a beauty in being counted out. Yeah. I really do. I think it's a beauty in it because the same person that you count out is the same person that you always see on your way back up. Right. That's how it go.
When I was pushing towards the PBA in Arlington, Texas, we had a tryout. Basically it's the semi-pro league before you really get a chance to go overseas. And at that time, I'm 31, 32. And I seen tryouts, man. I left from Tyler, Texas. That's where I reside. Left from there, drove all the way to Dallas, and they had 300 people in the gym. Wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I spoke to the coaches. I didn't say nothing to no player. There's nothing for me to talk about until I sustain who I am. That's it. Until I know this is my team, I'm going to do what I got to do. We could be friends and all that later. Got a contract right off that. I picked up somebody 94 feet. I said, listen, either you go kill me or I'm going to kill you. But I know one thing. I'm not dying. I can't go home. I ain't got no money. We about to figure this thing out. And straight up delusional confidence. I averaged 15 in the PBA. A month later, I'm shipped out to Dominican Republic. After that, I ship off to Armenia. I averaged 30 points in Armenia on a torn knee.
That's how I go.
But all that, I'm being honest, man. You kept me going. The grace of God, but you kept me going. Wow. I would always fall, man, Pat Bev, let me look at this for Pat Bev. Let me see what he's talking about. And you would always say the things I needed to hear. And I tell it to, I have my own basketball academy.
Okay, nice.
Down in Tyler.
What is it? So go and tell everybody.
Tyler, Texas, Dog Pound Academy.
Dog Pound, I like that.
Dog Pound. I've trained over 500 kids, saved over 20 from suicide.
Damn.
Yes. And got over 20 into college. Whether it was Division III, Division II, Division I. And what I instill in my players is we dogs trying to get out of the pound. They don't usually make it out the pound. They die. We go pick up 94 feet. We have a warehouse, no air condition. Can't leave out of here. We got weights, old treadmill. We playing Rocky Balboa the whole time. Nah, this is what we gonna do. We playing Pat Bev ball.
Hey, you say how many kids?
I trained over 500 kids.
How many kids was inside?
Over 20.
Damn. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
And I talk to them, I'm dead serious. I talk to them because it's only by the grace of God that I'm here. You know, I got out of New Orleans at the age of 26, 27. I seen most of my friends go to jail or end up here, end up there. I had a trainer. My trainer straight up told me, like, Daron, you don't get up out of here, you're gonna end up dead or in jail. That's all he had to tell me. So I walked on. Every college I went to, I walked on. Walked on, paid for tuition out of pocket, found a way, worked jobs overnight so I could play college ball. Dead serious. I just kept going. So now I'm training. I trained my first all-state, but 2 all-state girls this past year.
That's hard.
One of my girls is Abilene Christian, and I teach them differently. I'm very honest with them. I respect them, but I tell them, like, we're dogs in here. There's no air conditioning. You got to fight. So if you can hustle in the heat, 95 degrees, 100 degrees, when you get into an air-conditioned gym.
Do it anyway.
Right. And what you have to lose. We're underdogs. Division III, I played Division III. I bust a lot of D1 asses. We're not running from no smoke, but I mean that, man. All of that, Dog Pound Academy comes from me watching you. And you never knew that, but me just watching you. People would always ask me, who's your favorite player? Pat Bev. What's the greatest player of all time? Pat Bev. I'm serious, man. People think I was crazy. And that's just what it is, man. I just believe you paved the way, and you overstepped everything that was in your way. You overstepped. When you should have got a bigger contract, man, you could have easily just gave up. You could have easily said, I made over 100 million already. I'm done with this. You kept fighting, Well, no matter what people said, you kept going. You go overseas, right? People Pat done. Pat ain't never done.
Never.
And you was writing me back and forth doing your games. I was like, man, keep going, bro. With the injury you had, I said, man, Pat, shake that off, man. You good. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't being negative or anything, man. I really had, you really have helped me, man. I watched the 94 feet documentary before I came. Man. So it's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing.
It's been a blessing meeting you, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what I was gonna expect coming here, right? We on the Pat Bev Pod page, like, we reached out to some fans in Houston. Like, I didn't know what to expect here, but like, you being the first guest, you setting the tone of the show off the top, like, everything I asked for so far, bro. And I appreciate that. And I mean,
keep being who you are, man. You have plenty of people that they might not say it, but plenty of people that's watching you and watching your moves, just like I have younger people looking at me watching my moves, So once again, man, I sent the text message yesterday, man, and I canceled everything to be here. And that's just what it is, because it meant everything to me.
Yeah, it mean everything to me too, brother.
True. Yeah.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no problem at all.
What's up, baby? Go ahead. As you just seen, we give a man. You got a testimony that everybody know where you from. What's your name? Yeah.
My name is Sammy. I'm 20 years old.
He not having a beer, y'all.
I got water though. We can still cheers it.
Right,
I'm good.
Okay, cool. Cheers.
I coach in a Fort Bend Basketball Association. It's just a recreational league. Do great for kids. My passion is to work with kids. I'm still in college, and I hope to one day be a PE coach or work in basketball. It's my passion.
Love that.
A basketball kid. That's what I love to do. My dream, I accomplished it, was to hit a half-court shot at an NBA game.
I seen that.
Darius Garland was hating. I'm just saying, Darius, come on.
Darius Garland?
Yeah, in this jersey. I was wearing this jersey. Chalk toss. I hit it. So ever since then, now I'm going to keep chasing it and try and do different arenas. He's doing his own tour. I'm going to do my own little tour.
I love that.
And I hope you see me again one day.
Love
yes, sir.
I love that. Love that. That's hard. I love that. That's hard. Tell me, I know you had some questions set up. Go ahead. Tell me. Talk. Let's talk to me.
So I want to ask you this. Back then, what was it, 2015, when y'all came back 3-1 against LA, right?
Yeah.
And there was a lot of stuff in the locker room going on between y'all and the Clippers. I heard it was gonna be some fights or something going down in the back.
What team? Tell me what team was this?
Rockets Clippers. When y'all played in the playoffs.
No. We didn't play in the playoffs, but we played that was a regular season game.
Okay.
When we played,
that's when the fight was.
When we played, I think we played. It was who was on the Clippers? Was it CP on the Clippers?
Yeah.
I think it was me, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan.
Yes.
I think it was Trevor Ariza, Chris Paul,
Josh Smith,
Austin Rivers. Oh yeah.
No filter.
Okay, no filter.
It's the Pat Bev Show. Come on.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to have a filter.
No filter.
Ain't no NBA players fighting like that, man.
For real?
Ain't no motherfuckers like that. Nah, motherfuckers be capped. Motherfuckers be capped. You feel me? Motherfuckers be capped. But it's a part of it. Like you feel me? It's like you at the gym. You feel me? Like somebody foul you hard, somebody talk some shit. Like you go get this close, but you really not throwing blows.
They're not about it. Okay.
It's just too much respect in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your kids watching, you got your fans watching. But it was crazy. It's I don't know if y'all know. So in the Staples Arena, the home team locker room is right next door to the away team. Like you could take a doorway straight down the hall and you're in the other team's locker room. And obviously, since some players who play for the Clippers in the past, they kind of know that way to go, right? And I think they was talking to Austin Rivers, and they was clowning him for him being Doc's son and all that. And then you hear a back door kind of jingle try to get open, and one thing led to another. Guys were going back and forth wolfing, but it didn't get past that. It's good old bump, man. Good bump. Good bump. Just good bump. Yeah, that's all it was.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you had? Tell me.
I got all right. Jalen Brunson. I mean, they just won. I know a lot of recency bias happens. I understand, but at the end of the day, he got the job done as number one. Would you put Jalen Brunson over CP3 all time?
Damn. All time.
All time.
All time, no.
No, okay.
Okay. But Jalen Brunson, I think he's year 8.
Yeah.
If I go CP3 year 8 versus Jalen Brunson year 8, I'm taking Jalen Brunson. Right? Yeah. I got to give, you feel me? Like, I got to give CP his flowers, obviously, what he's done on the basketball court. Longevity, to me, matters. But when it comes to 8 years within the NBA association, right? When it comes to 8 years, I got to get at Jalen Brunson right now. He's played in some big moments. He's been a key in some big moments. He's won a championship, right? He's arguably, faced Wemby, who's one of the best, probably to me, one of the best defenders to ever play the game, that we've seen. So to me, I think that I think I'm giving that to Jalen Brunson.
Okay. Yeah. That's respect.
Yeah.
That's
what about
respect.
you?
I'm going JB. I mean, I'm a youngin.
But you going JB versus CP career-wise or just JB?
JB through year 8, just like you said.
Okay.
Because, I mean, CP3 is a legend. I mean, from Charlotte to Clippers. I know you said he's a cone. I get it. He's a cone.
At the age he was at, he wasn't
a great defender.
A great defender. Great, yeah, he wasn't.
AKA a cone. He was a cone. Yeah. Right. But I mean, at the end of the day, CP is CP. I feel like, I mean, when you're
elite point guard,
you got your point guard, you got that respect. So you can't. I don't think it's fair to give it to JB just yet. But I think asking 4 more years, we might gonna give it to JB.
Yeah, I think the argument is like when you talk about small guards, like Chris Paul, John Stockton, right? Guys who haven't won a chip, Allen Iverson, guards who haven't won a chip, right? IT, right? Both ITs, right? Like. Obviously, the older IT, he won with Detroit. But when you talk about small guards that's able to do it on this level and how the game is evolving with such these like massive, tall, athletic players, I think us as a fan base, we got to give Brunson a lot of respect.
100%.
Yeah, it's tough.
100%.
It's tough out there. And I'm telling you, Brunson, he maybe just be 6 feet. Like he's not.
When he gets the ball, it's like he was possessed. Like, nobody's stopping him. Yeah. And he has that dog in him. I think it just separates him from everybody else.
Yeah, and the young hoopers who trying to come up, I want y'all to watch him. He's not a basketball player that goes in and finishes off one leg all the time, right? He's a 2-foot finisher. He's able to get to a lot of double pivots, fades, gets his shot off, right? And like you say, he a dog. Like he might stink it up for 3 quarters, but like the 4th quarter comes, he go crazy. Like Jalen Brunson about to go crazy.
And I think when you're that small, what he's so good at is important for small guards is footwork.
Yeah,
He's mastered it. His pivots, his step throughs.
I agree. Good call.
The way he can draw fouls, like
good call.
Because you get past Wemby, but are you really past him? He's like 7'8" wingspan. He's gonna block it, but he knows how to finesse and get what he wants.
Good call. Good call. What's the GOAT debate? Who you got? You got Michael Jordan.
Got LeBron, man.
You got LeBron.
LeBron James, 100%.
No way.
Yeah, y'all can talk. I know y'all don't agree. I got Bron.
You got
100%.
Okay. So the question was this. The question was this.
Yeah.
The best player of all time.
LeBron James. LeBron Raymond James. He's the best player of all time. By far. Not by far. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful. Not by far. Michael Jordan is a great player. But LeBron James, give me the number one pick. You have the number one pick, any player in NBA history. You're not taking Bron? You're going to build a team around him.
From what I've seen, right? That's not a bad argument. Okay. And I see where you're coming from. I promise you. I see where you're coming from. And like as a number one pick, you take LeBron.
Yeah.
Right? I don't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But being the fact that I've seen Michael Jordan, I have to say Michael Jordan without a doubt. Right? And I'm saying this, right? And and I had a lot of takes. And to me, longevity matters.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a huge fan of that, right? Mind you, I got signed LeBron jersey right here, right? Like he was my vet, right? That was my first veteran. Like to little bro Pat Bev, nothing but the best from the very start. So I'm like LeBron James gave me the foundation of how to be a professional, what to do to last in the NBA. So like it would be nothing out my mouth, anything negative about LeBron, right? But I look at it like this. Like we had the example with Brunson and CP3, right? I think Mike did 14 to 15 years in the league, right? So I'm going to take LeBron 14 years and I'm going to take Mike 14 years, right? And I think that's fair to Michael Jordan, right? Even if there is a comparison, I think it's only fair to compare the years that both of them played, right? And if you look at the numbers, they're very similar, but one thing, and that's
6-0
championships. No game sevens. And we talking about 6 championships, but like he could have had 8.
But he didn't.
We ain't never seen a player in the game of basketball leave the game of basketball for 2 years or a year and a half, or whatever he left for. After winning the championship. Leave. Go play a whole nother sport, right? Stink it up. God awful. Right? He was god-awful, right? Mind you, he's playing a sport where you have to use I don't think people understand. Baseball, you have to use totally different muscles than you do with basketball, right? You're talking about heavy shoulder. You're talking about heavy quad, but you putting so much torque on the hip, putting so much torque on the shoulder. Like we're talking about like he's building muscles that you're not even supposed to build for the game of basketball. Play that. Come back. Win 3 more, no game sevens, game winners. Like, you gotta go, Mike. And I feel it though. Like, I understand it. I'm with you. Like, I'm the biggest LeBron James fan. That's big bro.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't never get nobody big bro. Right. He's big bro. He is big bro to me. Right. But when you talk about Mike and you talk about greatness, like I don't think we can ever see anybody do it the way he did it. Yeah.
All right.
But tell me your argument.
All right. My argument is I think LeBron has by far the greatest ring ever, which is 2016 against the greatest team of all time, 73-9, and he came back from 3-1. Never been number 4 in the finals. That's one. Another thing, what was it? 07.
Can I argue one?
Okay.
Let me argue one. Your argument was LeBron did it against the best team.
Yes.
Mike was the best team.
Yeah, he was on the best team. He was a part of the best team.
Yeah, he was the team.
But
like the argument that you have about LeBron facing him, Utah Jazz had the same argument about them facing him.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my rebuttal for that. What's 2? Give me 2.
All right. LeBron in 07. Let's say when they went to the finals with Cleveland. Against San Antonio. I know they lost.
Okay.
But do you think Michael Jordan is even taking that team? I don't even know if he's going to take them to the 6th seed. the same roster.
You know what? You're right.
I don't think so.
You're right.
I think LeBron just makes everybody else around him
You're right.
so much better.
You're absolutely right about that.
Okay.
I mean, it's funny that you say that because me and my teammate I play with in Greece, his name is Bree Tyree. He said the same thing. He's like, yo, Pat, I'm with you, but like, look at the team LeBron had. He had some bums with him. No disrespect to Gauskas, Boobie Gibson, but like compared to what Mike had, I agree. You're absolutely right.
Even like 2018, I mean, like he went to 8 straight years to the finals. 2018, nobody thought he was gonna make it. Kyrie was gone.
Dellavedova was starting. Yeah.
Man, J.R. Smith still pisses me off to this day. But I love. I know they just celebrated their 10-year anniversary, so they're cool. Right. But like, man, I wanted that so bad because I know it's one game, but bro had 51. Game 1. I mean, I'm watching. I'm like, bro, like this is insane.
You're right.
And then it's like, damn. From there, it's like now you got Kevin Durant. Like, the 2016 they were 73-9, the best team. Without KD, I think they're just better. I know they didn't go 73-9, but like when you add KD to that team, I just feel like it's even better.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no way. I mean, I feel like it was just all stacked up against him. So for me, it's like I don't think Jordan's even gonna win the same amount. No way if he had the same teams LeBron had going up against the same teams against the Warriors. Like for me, I think James Harden gets no love because of that. Because he had to go up against the greatest team. He took the Warriors to 7 games. 7 games.
Would have hurt CP.
Nobody could have took him to 7 games except for him.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone's always trashes on Harden. I know I switched it up a little bit.
No, take your time.
But like I got my Harden shirt. I got my Harden beard too.
He locked in.
I got just the reunion. I mean, I'm ready.
Right.
It's like,
throw it on. What you waiting on?
Switch it up.
Throw that motherfucker on.
Right.
Right. Throw it on. Right.
I'm LeBron James Harden today. I mean, come on.
Right. I love it. I love it.
The Warriors ruined LeBron for me. They ruined Harden for me. It's like, man, we can't get no love.
Yeah.
I can't get no love over here.
But you know what? I ain't go when you talk about that though, and the props is amazing. Thank you. Like you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
The competition that Michael Jordan played against was very different than what the competition LeBron James and James Harden played against. The teams LeBron had, what he had to do. You're talking about a person 37-7.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
And still 51 game 1.
Yes.
And lose. Like, I'm with you. I mean, it's a man. Like it's such a tough argument, bro. And I'm a realist. Like I like. This is one of the best conversations I like to have between the Michael Jordan and LeBron because it's different, but it's so many similarities between them because you're talking about greatness. But man, you got some valid points.
Yeah.
You got valid points, bro.
Even I want to ask you one more.
Tell
In the
me.
bubble, you were there,
Yeah.
obviously. So many people, I feel like, try to just downplay it. Like the teams weren't all under the same circumstances and this. Do you think like the bubble ring is not as much of a ring as just a regular ring like nowadays? Or would you say it's harder? Would you say it's equal?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk in the arena and you playing in Denver and the altitude is fucking with you. I don't know if y'all familiar with the altitude, but like when you play in Denver, you gotta, shout out to Nene, my vet, you gotta put Vaseline in your nose so you can you don't because the altitude is so high, right? So when you go to Denver, you got 23,000 fans going absolutely insane, right, booing you. All the odds are against you, and you go into a gym where there's nobody. What environment is easier for you to play in?
I'm gonna be honest. If it's for me, of course, when there's no fans in that. But if we're talking about LeBron James, I think that would only make him go harder and play better, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, in that arena with no fans, everybody's under the same thing. Yeah. If you put LeBron James under the highest amount of pressure and you put, I don't want to throw somebody under but if you put another NBA player under the same amount of pressure, there's not one that I think could live up to the same amount of pressure as LeBron James
I agree with that. So my thing on the bubble was this. as athletes, especially in basketball, circumstances change.
Yeah.
Player gets hurt. Coach gets fired. You get hurt. You shoot it great. It come off great. It misses. You shoot it awful. It comes out. It goes in.
Yeah.
Right. So like the game of basketball, like things are so quickly changed. I think the bubble ring definitely matters. Right. I'm just salty that year was our team that was supposed to win the championship.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's the pettiness and miserable feeling that I have. So I tell myself in my head like, man, nah, but it's just me trying to find excuses.
Because if you would have won, then of course you would have felt different.
I would have been pissed. Why don't we have a parade?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like I just think it's my bitterness about, and you got to think at that year, like, we're number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Number 1, number 2 seed. We just beat Denver, right? We've been beating the shit out the Lakers.
Going crazy.
We was going crazy. We probably had one of the best teams I ever played on in my life, right?
Wow.
6-man Montrezl Harrell.
Yep.
Previous 6-man Lou Will. We got healthy Kawhi. We got healthy Paul George. We got Zubac. We got Marcus Morris. I think me and Kawhi get first and second team defensive. Like that year was unbelievable. In our mind, we think like, man, if it wasn't a bubble, we'd have a championship. But I think it's, you have, as an athlete, you have to be ready for change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that the team that was ready was LeBron James. I think he showed greatness. So like, you feel me? You ask me this off the camera, I'm gonna say no, bubble ring don't matter.
Yeah.
But if I'm being honest, it's just my bitterness because we want the team to win it.
Of course, I mean, as a competitor, that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure. You got anything else?
Um.
Talk to me. Anything?
All right.
Talk to me.
So, and when y'all played the Warriors, I remember there was like a press conference. You and Lou Will.
Oh, you know what? My son loves this too. And my son clowns me. My son actually clowns me about this. Go tell me.
You and Lou Will, they asked you how you stop, or Katie had like 50 or 40, something like that. How you stop Kevin Durant? He's Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
What you expect? Like, go walk me through that, like the experience of actually guarding him. Because, I mean, you're Patrick Beverley. You're going to give your 150% every time. You're going to give it your all. But at the end of the day, like you guys said, it's Kevin Durant. So just walk me through that experience.
So we find out, I think, last game of the season, okay, we find out, okay, cool, we the 8th seed.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, we made the playoffs. Everybody said we weren't going to make the playoffs. Everybody hyped. Mind you, we starting 2 rookies. We starting Shea. We starting Landry Shamet. He just won a championship with the Knicks, right? Our leading scorers are 2 guys off the bench, Lou Will and Montrezl, right? So we starting 2 rookies, and the people who get the most buckets come off the bench. And we find out, okay, we got Golden State. So Doc, one of my all-time favorite coaches, he always gives me a lot of leeway into like, okay, Pat, who you want to guard? Right? And I'm like, give me KD. He like, okay. I'm like, yeah, give me KD. All right, bet. You got KD.
Yeah.
I said, all right, bet. I go home. No lie. I go home. One of the homies in Chicago. Right? We come in the house, right? Got the homies there. We chilling. What's your matchup? I got KD. They, okay. What you thinking? I don't know yet. What y'all think? Right? Because I got homies who watch games, who like just like y'all, who love hoops, whatever. It's like, bro, you gotta if you get them to put the ball on the floor, you good. So you gotta crowd them everywhere, right? So I had my homie, like no cap. I had my homie stand up on a chair.
Wow. We
measured him, 7 foot. All right, cool. This what you looking at, and I'm looking at it like, okay, cool. I say, if he get a shot off against me, like he ain't gonna see me, like he ain't gonna see me at all. Like I gotta make him like try to put the ball on the floor, right? I gotta be physical as fuck, right? I gotta front the post, because if he catches it in the post on me, I'm cooked. There's nothing I could do, right? Like, and I love to low swipe, but the way KD hoop, like the way he hoop, he catch a high already. He catch a high, swipe down, pull up quick. So like I'm like, I gotta make him put the ball on the floor. Yeah. And we play him game 1. And the way they was running the offense, they was giving him like the ball to bring up the court. And I was like, damn, Steve Kerr, you gonna let me say less, right? So I frustrated him a little bit. You feel me, right? I frustrated him game 1. I frustrated him a little bit game 2. Like my percentage guarding, KD, the first 2 games were, elite,
Yeah.
right? And no lie, true story. We play them at home. Clippers. We play them at home. We 1-1, right? We down 31, come back winning. Me and him get ejected. Like, okay, cool. They got Pat Bev out and they got KD out. We good. Like, we go in this, right? We both get ejected. We end up splitting it in Golden State and Oracle, the loudest place in the NBA. It was unbelievable. So we playing game 3, and I'm watching them, and like I'm in a game, but I'm as a hooper, you're watching like, okay, cool. What offense they running? Okay, cool. What I got to look for? Mm-hmm. And they took him off the ball.
Yep.
And they have him come down pin downs. So they have him come off like I gotta chase him behind two screens.
Illegal screens.
Right. A DeMarcus Cousins screen, a Zaza Pachulia screen, a Draymond Green screen. Right. I gotta chase him off there. And the first play, they have him come off a screen. He shoot it. I contest. The ball go in. KD go. I said, oh shit. Right. And this is after the interview, like, y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant, right? It was right after that interview, right? The first shot he put up, and I'm talking about I had a great contest. You can watch it on YouTube, elite contest. Yep. He hit the shot, he go, like, in his mind, like, oh yeah, I found something. And after that, he had 50.
Jeez, that's all he needed.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like he knew, like, you know what? I'm not about to play. Why am I playing with the basketball in front of Pat?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he want. I'm about to put this motherfucker off screens, and like it's nothing he can do. And there was nothing I can do. Yeah. Like, so in my mind, right, I look at it like I made Kevin Durant play his best game of basketball he can ever play. And I know he gonna have a rebuttal off Twitter because he watch all this shit. But like I made KD go in his bag and he scored 50.
Yeah.
You had to score 50. You got to get Pat Bev 50 for you to win this game. With you, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala. You have to score 50 for you to have a chance tonight. And he scored 50. Yeah. So, like, it was like, I did what I was supposed to do game 2. And I'm like, yeah, coach, I think I got Steph next game. Like, yeah, I think he found something out.
See, that's crazy. They got to go from KD to Steph.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
And then it was like, like, by the time we got to game 5, it was like, yeah, I got Draymond. Like, right, it was tough. But I know they talked about the Knicks coming back from 29, but if anybody know the Clippers, we got the all-time record. We were down 31, all-time record. We got down 31, come back and beat a team in Oracle against KD, against arguably the best team that ever played. So
that's awesome, man.
I appreciate you having me, dog.
Of course, I appreciate you, brother.
Dog. Thank you, baby. Okay, so just like everybody else, first off, thanks for coming. I know guys have lives. I know they got, family. I know all that. So thank you for taking your time out.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that. Give everybody a 1-2 minute. Let them know where you're from. Talk your shit.
All right. My name is Kyle Donhosh. I'm 26 years old. I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas. I'm a real estate agent, and I work in the sports and entertainment niche. So I help, athletes relocate whenever they sign a new deal, if they get traded, help them put their money into cash-producing assets. And then also I work on aligning them with brands to, help
put them on.
Exactly. I got started in that, just being a huge sports fan myself. And the money they're making, and not even on a pocket watching sense, but the money they're making, they should have generational wealth if they play their cards right and if they have the right people around them. They have too many people in their pockets. So that's kind of why I got into that for sure.
Okay.
And been a hoops fan my whole life.
Nice. Love that.
Yes, sir.
And you, the real estate financial side of it, what made you get into that?
I tried college.
Okay.
Tried college for a semester, and I was like, this ain't for me.
All right.
I can't do it. But I've always been a sports fan. Unfortunately, I was not blessed with the genes to be a pro athlete myself.
Me neither.
So,
I feel you.
So I was like, how do we get into this space? And it all started with a DM with a certain player on the Rockets.
Nice.
And from there, parlayed it into a great relationship. And it's been fantastic.
Love that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I know you had some questions.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Please.
I got a couple. Okay. Who is a player in the league that the players respect, but you think the fans disrespect?
The first person that kind of jumped off the board, besides myself, right? Russell Westbrook.
That's very valid. Why?
Why? It's a great fucking question. I don't know why.
Okay.
I think as I'm thinking about it, like that's a hell of a question you had. Russ starting off his career was very loud. When I mean loud, it was very, he dunk on you. He had 25, it goes feel like he had 50. He scored 40, it's gonna feel like he had 100. Right?
Yeah.
Like everything Russ did was
Yes, sir.
so magnified because of the type of player he was.
No doubt.
Right? He played with so much passion, he played with so much emotion, right? When he left and the talent of his teams went down and defenses got better and coaches got smarter, and they would rather the defender to back all the way up in the paint, right? That's how we was playing Russ. We was playing Russ like, man, we gotta have 5 people in the paint for him. Like,
Make him shoot.
He's so talented that you have to have 5 people in the paint. If you have 4, he's going to dunk on you, right? So like, I think defenses got better. I think his teams didn't have as much as the talent that he was used to, and I think it got real magnified when he played with the Lakers.
Okay.
Like, it's sad to say, but I played against Russell Westbrook. I ain't never, and in the early stages, I've never heard a fan call him Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a legend. That they're disrespecting.
First ballot.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about a person who's done things for the game of basketball that we've never seen ever done before at the point guard position.
I was about to say by a guard.
By a guard, like probably one of the most athletic guards that we've ever seen.
Oh yeah, extremely explosive.
Yeah,
had that dog mentality. I mean,
So I think
was him.
I think when the lights were, when I say the brightest on him, when I mean the brightest, I mean like the Lakers, that stop. I think he was underappreciated, right? I think that a loyal fan base like the Lakers expected so much from him, and he didn't deliver, right? He sacrificed. He came off the bench, like he sacrificed when he played for the Houston Rockets. He let James Harden be the man, like So like, I think the sacrifice doesn't go a lot into it, and people don't understand that, and it became a narrative that it went from they love Russell Westbrook to death into like people literally disrespecting him, and I didn't understand it. So I hope that answers the question.
No, I like that take. that take.
What do you think?
Bam.
Bam.
I think it's Bam. I feel like
Did you think it was Bam before he broke Kobe record or after?
I think it was before, and once he broke the record, it showed that the fans don't appreciate him, I think, like the players do. And I think that's because he's two-way. Two-way isn't as appreciated by the general fans. Yeah. They want a guy to drop 30 points per game, look flashy. It gets people in seats. I get it. It's cool. But Bam is a Team USA player. He anywhere from 18 to 23 points per game on a season. Guarding 1 through 5, he can guard a guard. He can pick up a switch. He can do all of
everything.
that.
Agreed.
And then I get it. There was fouls and whatever, but they were fouls. If you watch the tape when he dropped, was it 83? 83. He was getting fouled. They were clear fouls, and I think any player, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, still knows how hard it is to drop 83. I don't care what's happening. Wow. So he showed the fans he can score, and then they all had to complain about it. Wow. And I get it. Maybe that's because of whose record was broken, and the fans respect the greatness and what he meant to the game. But I feel like Bam is an extremely disrespected player.
Yeah, I think to add to that, I think fans don't like bigs to look like guards.
Agreed.
Fans, especially the fans that like have never played, they want bigs to look like bigs, right? And the game is evolving so much.
Yes.
It's evolving so much that like you'll limit bigs if you just want them to be back to the basket players.
Well, certain bigs don't even have, and I hate to say this, but
it's the truth.
A place in the league.
Yeah.
For example, Zach Randolph would not be in this era of basketball.
Yeah.
And talk about a dog. Talk about a big body.
He'll be like off the bench.
a whole different category,
Yeah,
you know.
you're right.
And I saw that maybe with some younger players like a Kenneth Lofton type. Didn't really get a chance.
I played with him with the who I play on with? Menace. Who did I play him with? One Minnesota, one Milwaukee, Philly.
Okay, Philly.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a player you throw him early 2000s, he would have a spot in the league.
For sure.
He would have a spot in the league.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just think it's each year the fan base wants players to do more and more and more and more and more. Right?
Yes.
Like we want Steph to be 40 years old. We want him to score 40 points. Right.
Exactly.
We see LeBron James, 40 years old, 25, 5-5. We're not gonna pay you, right? We seen Jaylen Brown, running mate get hurt. He leads the team, number 2 seed, wins the championship, plays both sides. They trade him.
That was the craziest.
It's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Crazy Finals MVP.
It's the crazy.
Carried him.
It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. He guarded Luka.
I agree. I completely agree. I think that trade was probably one of the biggest mismanagements by the Celtics in recent history, by far.
For no reason.
No reason.
You've never heard him speak bad about his teammates. You've never heard him even talk about his teammates.
Never has off the court issues.
Always healthy.
Always.
Always healthy. Availability matters. You trade him.
And no disrespect for who they traded for, but that's an aging player. That's an aging player who has had health issues. You're trading youth and a superstar. It's not like Jaylen Brown is a project.
That's the thing. I don't think people understand that. I don't think people look at Jaylen Brown as a superstar. And I think that's the issue.
That is the issue.
They look at Tatum as the superstar, right? Nike, he looks good. Boy got good hair. You can see his tattoos, right? All little shit that people don't really look into that actually matters, right? He's marketable, right?
He's got the look.
He got the look.
And you see it all the time.
All the time. But you talk about a person like, okay, cool. I don't know what the look is. I thought the look didn't matter. I thought it was just being a basketball player, right?
Exactly, but it's a business.
Yeah, it's a business. So I think him going on his recent, media rant, I don't
streams.
I don't think that helped him. But then I look at it like, why should that hurt him if he's producing on the basketball?
I was about to say, what he's done, I feel like as a player, warrants him the ability to make these type of decisions.
Yeah.
There's.
They got worse. Boston got worse.
They did. 100%. Boston will not be the same team they've been the past 4 years. No chance.
And I believe in the coach there, and I believe in Jason Tatum. Right? They got worse though.
I agree, and I believe in Jason Tatum 100% because if you ask me, I think Jason Tatum's a better player than Luka.
Yeah.
I'll debate anybody with that.
I don't think so.
Luka can drop 30. That's cool. Healthy, and I'm talking healthy, both players healthy, right? Luka can drop 30.
Uh-huh.
They've both been to the finals. Of course, Jason Tatum's won a finals that did have Jaylen Brown. I get that.
Right.
But Luka is a liability on defense, right or wrong?
No.
You don't think so? You
No.
don't think Luka's a cone on defense?
Mm-mm.
Why?
He's 6'7", 6'8". I think anybody with size, it's hard for them to be a cone because you can put them on somebody on the court who just aren't good. But if you want to change your offense and don't run your offense and try to hunt a player all game, I don't think that type of offense wins.
Okay.
You feel me? It's like you're doing everything that you practice, you got to scrap now and just start hunting players. That's not a sustainable offense to win a 7-game series. Yes, it might win down the stretch, but if you go hunting a player all game long, I don't think that's sustainable.
That's fair. I think for me, I think Tatum is a winner, a pure winner.
Okay.
I think some players are just winners, and he's going to go grab them boards. He will guard the best player on the court. Complete two-way player. He can drive. He can dunk. Sometimes he shoots too much. I think maybe he should use his size more, get in the post. He forgets, he's like 6'9", a big body.
How do you think his dog mentality is compared to Luka? Because that matters.
I think
think it's close.
I think when things get tough for Luka, he complains and shuts down. I think when things are going good, he'll talk and really dig into you.
I think
Pause.
All right. I think Luka is I think Luka is by far one of the best players that's ever picked up a basketball.
Okay.
I think
Overall or offensive player?
overall,
Okay.
we look at playoff points, playoff averages. It's him, excuse me. It's Michael Jordan, and it's Luka.
Okay.
Like, complaining, defensive liability. When Luka gets to the playoffs, when the lights get bright for Luka, he get bright with the lights.
Okay.
He's a complete assassin mixed with a European IQ. I know this person can't guard me in the post. I'm not going to settle for a jump shot. I know Pat Bev. I know if I play with the basketball in front of Pat Bev, he going to take it. Why would I do that? I'm about to take this little motherfucker to the post. And I'm about to do that every single time until they get Pat Bev out. Okay, cool. I know Paul George can't guard me on the three-point line. Okay, cool. So I'm not about to even make moves at the inside the paint. No. I'm just hitting them all tray balls. Okay, cool. They put Zubac on me. He's the best defender number-wise. I don't think people understand that. The Clippers, when we played them, Zubac was the best person that can guard Luka, all because he was slow enough. Luka has a rhythm. He has a European rhythm that you can't time. Like, you can't time it. Like, it ain't what your usually American rhythm is. It's very different. So,
Do you think it's how they just grow up with the fundamentals of the game?
yeah, I think
Okay.
his IQ mixed with him playing in big moments since he was 16, 17 years old, mixed with, refs give him a ton of calls, mixed with his ability to shoot the ball off the dribble, mixed with his size. Luka's 6'8".
Yeah. He's
right?
a big body.
Yeah, like, but not muscle.
Yeah.
It's that flabby shit, that shit that you like. It weighs heavier than muscle.
I was going to say there's a density to
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, and if you ask NBA players, I think they all say the same thing. Like, I think people would rather take Luka than Jason Tatum, and both of them are phenomenal.
So
basketball.
what do you think then? Is it just roster that's been holding Luka back?
I think they overachieve with that Dallas roster with him and Kyrie.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they overachieve with that. I think they beat one of the best teams that we done seen in Minnesota. Minnesota beat Denver the year before, kicked them out, kicked the champs out, right? So I think he was on a roster where I think they kind of overachieve, right? The same roster where he had Brunson, I don't know, a couple years before, and put the Phoenix Suns out, right? So when we see Luka, it's funny. Like, we see Luka in the playoffs, he's scoring 30, right? I can't say that about Jason Tatum every game.
That's fair. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not every
I can
game.
respect that.
Like, will he get? Can he do it? Yeah, but Luka about to have 30 tonight.
Okay, so would you rather have a player get 30 or would you rather have a player get 20, 12, and 10?
I don't look at the numbers. I think it's how they get.
So your eye test.
Yeah, I can't look at the eye test. I look at it more like, okay, how this person getting this 30? Is this 30 helping the team? Is this 30 a good 30? Well, okay, he got 30, but ain't nobody on the team mad, right? Is that 30 a winning 30, right? Is that 30 okay, cool, I done played off the ball for the first 2-3 quarters, fourth quarter come, fuck, I got to put it in go mode, right? I got to lead my team, put my team on the back. I can't never turn down a triple-double, right? I can never turn down a triple-double, right? I applaud guys who can do it all, but to answer that question, I'm taking a triple-double.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm
that's
taking
fair.
a triple-double.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
We can pivot a little bit. There's
Tell
a
me.
question I've been dying to ask,
Tell me.
and this isn't on a player basis. This is about the league.
Mhm.
Do you think the league is letting these gambling companies get way too aligned with the league? And
No.
because you can't even turn on any sports event without one company, advertising. And do you think it's almost too accessible or tempting for the players to get involved with that? Or does that fall into a money mismanagement type of deal and they're trying to scrounge some money up, you know?
I think we have rules placed in our everyday lives, right?
Mhm.
You come to a stop sign or a red light, that motherfucker red. You stop. You stay. You don't go. If you go, you get a ticket. Simple. Right? You look on the side of the E-way, the motherfucker say 55 miles per hour. It's up to you, the human nature, which we fight with all the time. Ain't nobody around. I'm gonna go 80. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's wrong. Everyone does it. Most people don't get caught. But when you do get caught, don't cry wolf now.
That's fair.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, gambling is there. That's just the people who love gambling, who's made a ton of money off gambling. It's a bunch of people out there who's lost a ton of money on gambling. It's a bunch of people out there who gamble, who lose with gambling, and can't stop gambling. It's not an NBA problem. Again, it's a human problem. You know it's 55, fuck you going 85 for, right?
Fair.
Right? That's a human problem. Now, when you talk about big business, the NBA is a business. It's a big business now, right? With all these gambling sites and all these different gambling companies. If you're in the NBA, it's good for you. You want it, you know? More money pushing the NBA, more money comes to me. More money get pushed to the media, more media money comes to us, right? You want it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to have some people who get pulled over during 85? Yes. Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Are you going to have some people who try to outsmart the system by any way? Yes. Right? Yes. And mind you, when I talk about different things I've seen, like I've seen the Malik Beasley thing, right? I've seen it was 4 incidents. In my mind, I'm like, how do we know it's 4? It might have been 30.
It might have been 30. And then, I saw the transcript where it said, let me free up $2,000. And, you shouldn't be in a position where you have to free up $2,000, not to necessarily pocket watch, but it makes you wonder what type of position are these individuals in.
Yeah, I think, I think a lot of that comes with, mismanaging money, right? I think a lot of that comes with financial literacy, right? And I think me being an NBA, these financial people have came and been in our locker rooms and telling us what to do and what to do, right? My mom didn't go to college to be an accountant, right? But it was up to for a long time, and I trusted her with a ton of my money, right?
Of course.
Because I knew that, like, you feel me? Like, it was, in prime example, I get a check that I think was my regular check. I don't know, say $50,000 every 2 weeks, right? So $100,000. Whole time, my check was $130,000 every 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm so lacking of having financial literacy that I'm thinking that, and my mom is so past me, like, I'm taking that saving for my son. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people don't have that.
No doubt.
Right?
No doubt.
Right? A lot of people don't have fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A lot of people have financial people. You hear the stories about your financial people, about people taking advantage.
It's a if you knew better, you do better situation.
So so it's right. It's unfortunate, but the NBA does a great job of, like, taking care of players who play in the NBA because of situations like this. But when it comes to gambling, that's always been a no-no. I didn't even know what gambling was when I was in the NBA. Like, I knew what it was, but I knew it was like, man, you don't even download that app. Like, you don't even, like,
you don't even entertain it.
And even football.
Yeah, nothing.
Like, I don't know, man. Motherfucker might catch me, man, betting on football. I'm so motherfucking scared. Like it was a lady who actually came in and spoke and to us as players, like, you can have a fight at a bar and beat up somebody. We would rather you do that than gamble.
Okay, so it's that serious.
Yeah, like they lay down the rules. Again, rules are in front of you. People, imagine, we don't even know, like, this might get, it was a couple guys, like, this might get bigger than what it really is.
Well, exactly, because we've already had 2.
And
well,
3. 3.
Mm-hmm.
Coach here, and, I don't know why what the ruling is behind people, and people, but, like, athletes, we're not street guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not gonna, okay, give me 25 years. Man, you lost your motherfucking mind.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is gonna tell. People are gonna tell. I'm talking fast, expeditiously. They gonna tell.
Gilbert said it best. He was like, oh, I told.
Yeah,
So
I mean, for
I
real.
told.
Like, you know, so like it's a different monster. Like we that you're saying right now. I hate it. I don't think it's pure for the game. Right?
No doubt.
I don't think it's fair to other athletes. I don't think it's fair to people who gamble. Right?
100%.
Yes, it's someone who won because, you know, of an individual doing something, but it's millions of people who lost.
Thinking you were gonna play basketball.
You know what I'm saying? Thinking that, and now you got to look at it. Now you got to look at it from everybody. Like, is he doing this? Is he doing it? Like, it puts so much, like, put a bad rep on a league as a whole, and I don't think that's fair. But, you know, like with anything, like, you know, it's, you know, you got, you know, rotten apples and everything, you know?
For sure.
Any more questions you got for me?
Yeah, I got a little fun one. What was your welcome to the league moment?
I think Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Right? I think it was Russ. I think man, he had the ball on the right wing, man, and he was, and people don't understand, Russ is so like quick twitch, like he pop like his rhythm is pop and explosive, like you can't really time it. And that man hit me with some shit like a twin cross, twin, some shit like that. I stumbled back, I almost fell, caught my balance, scored on me, all that shit, rocked the baby on me. Damn, shit, he cooked me. Like, cooked me. Like, complete cooked me. So I think that was like my moment. Okay, cool. Let me tighten up my shit.
That's fair.
For sure.
It's super fair.
For sure. Anything else?
One last question.
Yeah.
Is there any player in the league that you didn't like at one point, but then they became your teammate? Russ?
In the dough. I didn't like him. I didn't like his energy. I looked at him, I'm like, man, you think you tough? I'm the tough one, man. You got me fucked up. Like, you making all these mean mugging faces, man. You Russell Westbrook, motherfucker. I done came out of the motherfucking trenches. Like, I'm the only motherfucker that should be making these motherfucking faces in this bitch. I'm the most validest motherfucker, right? I had that type of energy when it came to him. Because
a dog.
I didn't respect what he was doing until I met him.
Okay.
Right? Until I met him. And it was crazy because one of the trainers say, hey, you're going to be surprised, Pat. You and Russ just the same. Right? And you don't know everyone's NBA story. Only thing I know is, this motherfucker, he grew up with both parents. He went to UCLA. The fuck, he got it good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right? I'm the only motherfucker. I ain't got no motherfucker dad. I'm over here. I'm still looking for this motherfucker. My mom out here. Mom, when you come home, you feel me? I'm waiting for my mom to come home. Mom ain't came home yet. I'm using my basketball strictly for pain. Right? I'm using my basketball strictly. Okay, let me.
So you felt like you climbed the ladder.
Yeah.
It was handed to.
Right. And then, until I met him.
That's real.
Until I met him. And
That's
then I
real.
met him. And then I went to dinner with him, and then we became so. I did my first interview with the Lakers. He was the first person there, right? And you know me, I'm side-eyeing shit. I'm like, what the fuck is he on? You know, like, what the fuck going on?
Feeling him out.
Right. And then games passed, days passed, weeks passed. Like, me and him celebrated Thanksgiving together.
Oh,
like,
that's sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's
we
real
went from
cool.
like
To
side-eyeing
family.
each other to like this man taking pictures of me, my mom, sister, you know, my mom, husband on Thanksgiving. Like, me and him, when you coming down to eat for Thanksgiving, we playing in Dallas. You know, we got a game, you know, we got a game Thanksgiving for Dallas. You know, I'm come down this time. We spent Thanksgiving together, me and Russell Westbrook. I never thought that to see the day. I call Russ right now, pick up one ring.
Okay.
You feel me? So like, and then, you know, after wine, you know, when you get in your feels after wine, hey man, I didn't like that shit that you did, man. You man, Pat Bev, everyone like that. I didn't like that shit that you did. And you know I wasn't trying to hurt you. Yeah, I know you won, but you know how shit go. And then you begin to see it. And then like, me and him got the same trainer.
Okay.
Right, in LA. Shout out to AA.
Nice.
I wake up at 6 a.m. Right? I wake up every morning at 6 a.m. Come on, man, let's get to it. Right? He pick up Russ. I wake up at 6 a.m., go to the gym. I see this big ass Maybach outside or some shit. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? I come in there as Russ. Oh, damn. He there at 5 a.m. Oh, shit.
You're like, I gotta get up earlier.
He turned me up.
Okay.
He different. All right? So, like, I took my ignorance of what I thought of me being tough or what tough really was, you know, being a young player, not knowing, you know, everyone has their own struggles. Everybody is their own professional. Like, I had to humble myself when I met Russ. Feel me? I really had to humble myself, and I learned a ton from him. And That's my man to this day. Yeah,
Okay, I like
yeah,
that.
for sure.
I like that. That's
for
sweet,
sure,
bro.
for
That's
sure.
sweet. Man,
I appreciate you.
you.
Nah, I appreciate you, gang.
Yes, sir.
Cheers,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Thank you, brother. Okay, so you've been around. You've been watching on the sidelines a little bit while we sit here and cook. You tell me, yeah, let everybody know your story, brother.
Yeah, man. Name's Jordan. Man, if I tell you my story, I'd be here all night. So
No, I want to hear it.
I keep it real short, man. My name's Jordan. Hooped all my life as well. Grew up hooping. Loved the game of basketball. Will always love the game of basketball. I got 2 sons, Jordan Jr. and then
That's
Drew.
hard. Okay.
We spelled Drew with a J. So,
That's hard. Love that.
So, wife at home, man. So big family, man. Big hooper. 30 years old, still a bucket.
Well,
if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So,
right. Okay.
yeah. So,
Where you from originally?
Spring, Texas. So
Okay,
right
nice.
outside Houston.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So I enjoyed the years you was here, man.
Appreciate that.
Those were some fun years. So
And shout out to the kiddos, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
the wife
facts,
too. Tell him we
facts.
say
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up, man.
facts,
Got
facts,
Jordan
yeah.
in the building.
Yeah.
He was telling the truth. He is where he said he was gonna be. Yeah, he
What-
told the
what you mean?
Telling wifey, man. You hear what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Hey,
here.
and like you was talking about earlier, man, it's a little bit of just delusion. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm in the medical field, but just trying to etch myself back into the game. You know, the game giving me so much. It just means a lot to me to do it. You know, for a living. So
Okay.
started to get choked up on here.
No. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Tell me. I know you got questions. Talk to me.
Yeah, man, I had a couple questions. I'm gonna kind of veer off into some different questions because y'all
Tell
was
me.
talking about Luka, this and that. I had a question about that, but like hypotheticals. You know, your team in a slump, third quarter, ain't scoring the rock. Now we're talking 6-mans, but not defensively no more. We need a bucket all time. Who's somebody you going with? I know off the rip who I'm going with.
I need a bucket.
You need a bucket all time.
6-man.
You need somebody that, without a doubt, they're gonna come in and get some buckets.
Lou Will.
Fact. Louisville, that's me
Lou
too.
Will. Lou
Easy.
Will.
Easy.
Lou Will. I'm talking about
Easy.
without a doubt.
Not even just 6-man. It was just whenever you need a bucket, Lou will.
He is
Easy.
one of the purest scorers I've ever seen in my life.
Off the screen, ISO, inside, outside,
And
handle.
If you knew, hold on,
Man.
I gotta do this. I gotta
Man.
call him.
Call him, man. Hey.
I gotta call him.
And if you knew my game, you would see a lot of Lou Will in
gotta
my
call
game.
him.
And I
I
know I
gotta
don't look
call him.
like it, but you just have to
Please
see it to
answer.
believe it.
Lou, please answer. All the times you answer for me, please answer. Answer, Lou.
Don't do it, Lou.
Oh, you answer. Hey, put that down real quick. Yeah, put that down. No, not yet. You could.
Easy. Buckito. Buckito, man.
Okay. Hey, look. So I'm doing this. I'm doing a segment on the show. It's called Beers and Basketball, and my man Jordan right here.
What's good, bro?
My man, I'm going to places I played at, and I'm getting 5-6 random fans, and we going back and forth. What y'all think? We having debates about basketball, and they say, he say, if it was one person that you needed to get a bucket off the bench, who would it be? No hesitation, everybody in the room. After I said Lou Will, Lou Will.
Easy.
Right, Lou Will. Then he goes, I ain't gonna lie, Pat. Even if I just needed a bucket, period, I'm getting Lou. I say, look, I gotta call Lou.
Yeah.
I gotta call Lou. And look, and
It's love, but it's facts. Like, come on.
And I want y'all to know something about Lou. Like, the way he got his buckets was like, it was never forced.
Never.
It was never like he needed
That's what I'm saying.
1,000 dribbles. He needed like
if he needed a screen, he knew that. If he needed ISO, he knew that.
yeah, it wasn't it was maybe 5 dribbles max. I'm gonna get to where I'm going, I'm gonna get a
Man.
bucket. So like I hope that you answered when I called you, you know, so I wanted to give you your flowers. But
Yeah.
But yeah.
Flowers indeed, Brody.
Yeah, that's
Flowers
what I said. I
indeed.
said he gonna
Man.
answer every time. That's what I said. So yeah, Lou Will in the dough. All right, love. Yeah, so yeah,
That's
Lou
funny,
Will. Shout out
bro.
Lou
Yeah,
Will too,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Shout out, thanks for
facts.
answering that call, Lou. Yeah, so yeah, Lou Will without a doubt. Yeah. What else
So-
you got for me?
Yeah. What you think about this rookie draft? I mean, who you excited for? What you think about it? Yeah, who you excited for and what you think about it?
I
man?
like Caleb Wilson.
I like his mentality.
Yeah.
He got names written down.
Yeah.
He ready.
I like that.
That's the mentality that you know too well. I know too well.
I like the car kid from Arkansas.
Acuff.
Yeah.
That's my sleeper.
Yeah.
And he ain't even really a sleeper.
I like him. I don't like the team he went to.
I was gonna say a lot of it has to do with opportunity.
Yeah.
Because now we're talking odds for rookie of the year.
Yeah.
And I like Acuff, but is DeRozan gonna be there?
Yeah.
Levine gonna get a lot of touch. You know,
I don't like him.
Caleb Wilson just feel like the stars might align for him to.
I love AJ.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
My thing is because he has the energy of like he gives you main character vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the Wizards, it's a lot of main character vibes over there already. And I think he's so young and like, and it's good because I love young players. I think he's so young and like, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. I'm number one pick. Give me the rock. And that's the attitude you should have.
He's gonna have to have it, but is the PG gonna come off that rock? Because you know and I know we didn't have to do all that.
No,
I know,
yeah.
but
he got to.
But and he can pass. Don't get it twisted. Like he can pass, but
you have to give him the ball. You have to give AJ the ball.
Got to.
You got to. You have to put him in situations where you put Carmelo Anthony in, where you put Kevin Durant in, where you put, obviously Michael Jordan, they ran the triangle, but the ability to, okay, I'm gonna stop this play and I'm gonna just throw him the ball, go do something special with it. Like he's one of those players. Yeah. So we see how the Wizards do. Who you like?
I like Acuff.
Okay.
Yeah, pure scorer. As you can see, I'm a big fan of people that just know how to purely score. I'm a big fan of everything basketball, defensively, everything, but just the art and knowing how to score inside, outside, and then also, when to get your team involved, things like that. But I'm a big fan of Acuff.
Who you think, because I hear you talking about scoring, who do you think is the greatest scorer of all time?
Greatest scorer of all time? Let me figure out how to put this thing on.
That's okay. No rush.
There we go. Greatest score of all time. That's a tough one. Let me know who you think. Let me think about it.
James Harden. I think it's an easy one.
Oof. Yeah.
I think it's actually the easiest one.
Yeah. I like James.
Who you got?
I like James. I do like James. I really don't have a rebuttal right now because I do like James. And I've thought about this before. I really do like James and the stuff he was doing in Houston.
Stuff he's still doing.
Still doing.
37 years old.
But you could see, and I respect it, he's trying to take on a different approach, different role for winning basketball. He wants to win. Yeah. And we know that. And he deserves to win. I want him to win, just as a Houston fan, as a James fan. So I am excited to see what Cleveland does too.
What you think about the James Harden, the D Wade debate that I had?
What was that?
I'd rather take James. My personal opinion, I think James Harden is a better player than Dwayne Wade. And I got criticism from it. I got people who didn't like it. Said, Pat, you disrespecting the greats. And I got people.
It's not disrespect.
There's no disrespect at all. Yeah. And
I like James over D Wade. All respect to D Wade. Explosive, Hall of Famer.
Defender.
Great teammate. But I think I just got James. The ability to score and get his team involved. And those years, again, with Houston, and then even after, it's just, I think I got James over him.
Like I told him, I would rather, if it's a game 7 and I got one possession to give someone the ball.
James.
I said D Wade.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
James struggles in game 7s historically. I'm gonna just be honest.
That's
too.
tough.
Yeah. But if I'm gonna get one person the ball, I'm gonna get D Wade the ball. But in my mind, that still doesn't make you better than the next man because I give you the rock.
Yeah.
So.
I see.
Yeah. What you got? What else you got for me?
I know you got a lot of favorite teammates, a lot of teammates. Is it Russ? Who's one of your favorite teammates you play with? Career-wise. On and off the court. On and off the court.
On and off the court, career-wise. I got to go Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
Why? He seems like a real one, down to earth.
The realest one.
Yeah. That's all you can ask for in a friend, teammate. Just keep it real.
So he invited me to San Diego. He invited me to San Diego during the bubble, right before the bubble, like during the COVID thing. And I'm a I'm a sicko / psycho when it comes to like working out. Like I always try to find ways to make my workouts extremely tough. I try to find ways to make them extremely long. I try to find ways to like just brutally just try to just kill myself while I'm in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to feel tired. I want to feel my heart. I want to feel heavy legs. I want to feel heavy shoulders, heavy arms. I just want to feel just pure pain while I'm in there.
Yeah.
And when I worked out with him, it was my exhaustion stage was his warm-up stage. He was doing shit like
It shows.
he do shit like basketball players. You know, some basketball players they go 5 spots. You know,
Yeah.
make 10 fast spots. Right. I like to think I'm a psycho. I go 7, maybe 8 spots. Right. You know, him, he go like 11, 12 spots. I go make 10, he go make 20s. Right. And after each spot, he go, okay, pump fake right dribble, make 20. Pump fake left dribble, make 20. So he go 4 spots and 1, make 20, 10, 11 spots around the court. So by the time we done with mid-range, we already at a G. Already at a G. Already.
It's that work.
And we ain't even shot a tray ball yet. Right? And every time we done with a spot, we play ones.
Yeah.
Right? When I left San Diego, I applaud him for his addiction to basketball.
Yeah.
Right. And people watching, like, pros have different, like, it's different seeing a pro in the game and seeing a pro working out. Like, when I seen Kawhi working out, it literally changed my whole way of working out for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, yeah. So him knowing the game, him being funny as shit, he's actually one of the funniest motherfuckers to ever be around too. So
What about somebody that might not be as well known, maybe under the radar, you know?
overseas, kind of only NBA.
NBA.
NBA. Okay. Big Zoo.
Ooh. Big
Bop.
Zoo.
Yeah.
He cold too.
And he wasn't cold at first.
Really. Work.
He wasn't cold at first. He was Big Zoo, had a silly ass haircut. He was fresh off the Lakers. Like, you feel me? Like,
That's
I just
true.
played against him. I'm looking at him like, fuck, you got the haircut for? Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just funny shit. But like, we would just begin to bond. And like, he's so good. I don't think people understand how. To me, Big Zoo, and I said it years ago, he's a top 5 center. And year after year after year, he always proves it. His ability to alter shots, rebound, and score is something that we haven't seen. When I mean score from a low post.
Yeah. And that's ticked up over the last couple of years.
Yeah, and I don't
Crazily.
think it's bigs out there that can rim protect, rebound, offensive rebound, and score from the block. I think he might be one of maybe 2 or 3 players, right? And I don't think he gets a lot of credit for it. So for sure, Big Zoo. Shout out to Big Zoo. Yeah, shout out to Zoo.
Facts.
What else you got for me?
Any plans trying to make one last little tour into the league, man?
Hey, you know what? I'm just playing organic basketball.
Taking a
man.
walk, yeah.
I promise you. I get a chance. I'm 37. I turned 38 this month. Man, I just came off a season, bro. In my eyes, probably one of the best seasons I've ever had playing basketball.
Yeah.
Right.
I seen some pics on the gram, things like that, man.
It's different vibes, and obviously playing in Europe is great. Playing in the NBA is great too. But at this age I'm in, like, obviously I'm open to anything, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I get to play in Greece. My off day is in Athens, right? My off day is in Mykonos. You know what I'm saying?
Vibing.
Like, obviously I'm away from my children, I'm away from my family, but they've sacrificed enough to know, like, I'm still out here living out my dream.
Yeah.
I get to play organic basketball. I'm the player that, they throw it to. I get to shoot fadeaway shots.
Yeah.
For game winners.
Popping it now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying, like,
Yeah.
you feel me, all the work I done put in over the years, to just still be able to play. Just
It's beautiful.
yeah, and
Man.
I'm playing against great competition. Like, we went to the championship, came up short. Played against Kendrick Nunn, Panathinaikos. They one of the top teams in Europe. So, like, playing against really good competition and just doing it. Like, just having fun doing it.
That's the most important thing, man.
Like, I get to go home.
Why you started doing it?
Look at film.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. I should have went left instead of went right. Instead of like, okay, I'm just sitting in the corner. You know, like I know that'll be my NBA role, and especially at this age, I know my NBA role will probably be locker room guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm cool with that also. But like, I'm a hooper.
Yeah,
I like to hoop. Yeah, so like whatever opportunity presents itself.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that for sure.
Hey man, we supporting you all the way. So
I appreciate that.
dope.
For sure that. For sure that.
I don't know, man. That's all I got for you.
You sure?
I mean, shoot, I don't. Yeah. Let me just best passer all time.
James Harden.
Mm.
Right. When I mean passer, I mean like anyone can pass. Right. And us as hoopers, right? Us who actually play basketball. I know y'all play basketball too, right? But when someone passes you the ball and you don't have to fix the laces, little things.
Mm-hmm.
Every pass I got from James Harden, the laces was already fixed.
Every shooter knows that.
I didn't have to do anything.
What about CP?
I never played basketball with him. Yeah, right. Every time I caught the ball from James Harden, the laces were already fixed. Like I had to do nothing but just catch it and shoot it.
Yeah.
I didn't have to like get it over here,
Made
fix
your job easy.
Right. I didn't have to get it low, fix it. I didn't have to get it here, fix it. Like Paul George, he threw that motherfucker. That motherfucker had a spin on it. Right. Jalen threw that motherfucker. I had to catch that motherfucker with my motherfucking knees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like when he threw the ball, I caught that. It was in my shooting pocket every single time, ready to let go. So yeah, James Harden for sure.
I respect that.
Yeah. For sure.
Watching wise, I like CP.
Okay.
Just the way off
Bigs
pick and
love
roll.
CP though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pocket lob, elite passer.
Yeah.
But I wasn't fortunate to share the court with CP as a teammate. But I can see why you can say that. Yeah. Bigs love, and CP will say it too. Like any big who play with me, they go get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
and he get his bigs paid.
Yeah.
So what?
100%.
I ain't no motherfucker big. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's it, bro.
My dog.
That's
I appreciate it,
all I
baby.
got.
I appreciate you coming through, baby. Shout out. Thank you, brother. So before I intro him and he tell his story and get to, he's my daughter, Alea. My daughter tore her knee up our freshman year. I'm talking about tore it up. Meniscus, ACL, everything shebang. The same doctor who did my knee, Dr. Lowe, did hers. So she had to, I think she started her second game as a freshman on varsity. Her freshman year, tore her knee, was out the whole freshman year. You know, being out, rehabbing, gained some weight, this, that. You know, we've been trying to find a good AAU program for her because she has a different skill set, right? She's not the tallest, but she plays bigger than what her height is, right? And I'm not gassing her because it's my daughter. I'm just telling the truth. So it was this team that she was telling me about, you know, that was on a EYBL, sir? EYCL.
The second tier of the EYBL.
Okay, got it.
EYBL,
Okay.
EYCL.
And she was like, Dad, like they travel, they go to nationals. I get a chance to try out for the team. Right? And I'm overseas. So I'm like, okay. All right, I like this, right? Team's called Houston Hoops. 17 and under.
17.
And she called me one day, like, Dad, I made the team. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. Mind you, when I'm going to these tournaments, last summer, I'm going in Chicago, I see these EYCLs, EYBLs, they only play on special courts. The court's all black, like these girls damn near dunking. Like you see the coach from South Carolina there, you see the coach from UConn there, you see the coach from LSU there. Like they walking past me, I'm like, oh shit, it's lit in here. So I flew back from overseas maybe 2 weeks ago. She had a tournament in Dallas this past weekend. Team played well, and I was finally able to meet her coach. And coach, y'all welcome, Coach. Coach, give everybody your 1-2.
Hey, look, before I can talk about me, I got to talk about AB and Leia Beverly. And I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I am a next level guy who ain't made it to the next level yet. And when I met her, Coach Dominique Williams What's up? I love you. Gotta shout you out. That's my assistant coach. Dominique called me. She say, they got Leia on the national team. Cause she had already sent me the film. I had already saw the videos. I knew about her knee. I say, oh hell no, she's coming with us. So, we was able to make that transition. And when I met her, I shook her hand and I called her Bev, your daddy, Patrick Beverley. She said, Coach, don't call me Bev. I said, what? She said, don't call me Bev. I said, why not? That's your name. She said, because my coaches in the past, they would say stuff to me, about my last name and about my dad. And I just want to create my own way. I don't want my way, I don't want me coming through this game just to be on my dad's tail, just to, we're going to give her a chance because she's Patrick Beverley's daughter. And I said, I said, well, listen, your dad is one of the best NBA players in NBA history, okay? Now, forget them coaches in the past because you with me now, okay? I'm the biggest, the largest, and I'm very confident when I speak to my girls, but it's through experience. It's not being arrogant, but when you put the work in, you get the right to speak like this, and nobody could take that from me because I always have less. I don't have the best kids, and I never have the best kids. I call myself a master player development specialist because I could take any kid at any level and strengthen their weaknesses. And she told me, I said, listen, your last name is your legacy. I say, that's what your kids, they're gonna have your last name. Honor your dad because that's what we trying to get to. She said, okay. I say, cool. I'm a tough guy. I'm a college guy. I have a group that have they really didn't know what the next level looked like. I helped them understand that, hey, this is what it's gonna look like. It's a no excuse environment whatsoever, okay? Because you don't have to be here. There are plenty of social clubs that you can join, okay? You can go be a cheerleader. You can do whatever it is you desire to do. But if you agree to be under my leadership, greatness is expected. I'm gonna lead by example, and we're gonna rock and roll. And when I tell you, Pat, when I look at a kid is a reflection of their parents. And when I say the mindset and the mentality that she has, I tell parents, you either teaching or you allowing it. She's a dog, brother. Yeah. Her mindset, it's not her physical ability. It's her mindset. Yeah. I've went through, like I said, I got girls who they have never, been under a leadership like this that demands greatness from them, that doesn't allow them to make excuses. And Leia has missed 2 practices in 6 months. And one of them was her sister's.
Sister had a birthday. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, her mom's great too. Her mom shows up every time.
Mom, shout out to mom. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, man, it's hard to come by. If it's anybody that I'm speaking on when it comes to this basketball team, and they know that, it's at Leia Beverley. Why? Because when you show up every day and you get the job done, greatness is upon you. Yeah. Past basketball, you have to have discipline. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You got to be disciplined. You got to have some type of structure with life if you plan to be successful. Yeah. And I just want to give you and mom your roses, man, because it was one day, man, we had 2 girls in the gym, and that Leia one of them. She never makes excuses, and it's big to me because how we going to get to where we going if we taking shortcuts? There's no shortcuts, So I want to honor you and mom, man, because it's a pleasure. Some of my girls don't like my coaching style. They don't like what I demand from them because they've never seen it before. But this is what the next level looks like. You're going to have 5 a.m. workouts. You're going to have to go to school. You're going to have 2 to 3 practices. Then you got team meetings. The next level, it doesn't stop. When they give you that scholarship, they're demanding everything from you. They own you. And my job is to train and prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? So, AB, shout out to you.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
Shout out to you, girl.
She had no college officer you got till you got a hold of her. I think she got like 2 or 3 now. That's unbelievable. Man. Yeah, shout out to baby girl. Shout out to baby girl.
Hey, look, I appreciate it, man. But look, shout out to Dominique Williams, man. I ain't do this by myself. Coach Dominique put this whole thing together, man. I just came in and put my system in place, which is the 5-quarter system. It's a training system, and it's a IQ system. I increased the IQ, and I strengthen the weaknesses physically with the body.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we've been doing all year. You know, for the first time in 4 or 5 months, I had 11 girls in the gym at practice yesterday, and I demanded it. Why? Because
up, down, too.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like straight up,
I
I love you, but when you get to college, they don't care. Okay, if you can't get the job done, it's on to the next person. Okay, it may not be a second chance, may not be another opportunity, so I prepare them for it. But like I said, we don't have any superstars, you know, so we got to work. Yeah. You know, the good part about this group is that they have experienced coaches. I've been doing this for 16 years. I've coached down to 3, all the way up to the elites. You know, I've been on the EYBL circuit. I've been on the Under Armour circuit, touched a little bit with Adidas, you know, and I tell these athletes, like, listen, don't think you famous and popular before you really get there, because your NIL check ain't compared to a 3-year deal for $60-70 million. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about Leia, man, she understands the work ethic that it takes to get to that.
I'm glad
next
she
level,
listened to
man.
you, Coach, because she don't listen to shit I say. I tell you that. I love her to death. I've been telling her to work on that handle for years. She don't know. Shout out to daughter though. She gonna hate it. I said that though. So I know you had some questions for me, Coach.
She good for sure, man. Absolutely, Bev. I gotta say this, man. Which era do you think?
I read that question.
Yeah, you
too.
already know I'm not playing with you, Bev.
Good one, man.
Which era do you think is best for the culture of the game? The 90s, early 2000s, or today? For the culture. Because I'm coming right behind you.
So, not the best decade. That's not the question.
Okay.
The question you're asking is, what is the best culture for basketball?
Yes.
90s.
90s. Tell me why.
Okay. I'm going to go obvious and I'm going to go Hooper.
Okay.
Obvious, less internet equals less distractions, equals less temptation, equals less focus, right? No drilling, just hooping. You got better by, it ain't 10 guys out there, we'll play 4 on 4 full court.
Right.
It ain't eight guys out there, we'll play 3 on 3 full court.
Yeah.
Conditioning.
Right.
Like, I don't think people understand. People in the 90s were eating terrible, but they're in elite shape. The food is way better now, and people aren't in elite shape. Like, you see people get hurt, you see this, you see that, like left and right. Like, it's funny. Like, it's almost like, damn, how is that possible? You're talking about elite shape. They play basketball all the time, and the number one thing in the 90s, they respect their coaches more. They had coaches. They were able to curse them out.
Yep.
They didn't ask for trades. They didn't ask for extra help. They didn't ask for, damn, why coach ride me like this? It was a norm. The Bobby Knight types were a norm.
Right.
That was norm. That was completely normal. The high school coaches, you grabbing them up by their jersey. That was normal, right? You do that now, you'll lose your job.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
for sure.
There wasn't a lot of AAU.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so it wasn't. You didn't know how the next person looked. You didn't know what you had to compete against. So you were just focused on you getting better. Right. So I gotta go 90s, man.
I'm with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. All right, not bad. You with me?
I'm with you.
Okay. All right. Cool.
This ain't even no debate.
Okay.
Man.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay. I like that. I'll be on the same page.
Because you're 100% correct, and I'm in the field with the youth. You know, so I see it, you know, see you speaking pro level, you got to get to the pros.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get there.
That's true.
So if you are under any type of leadership that can derail you or that can stop you from where you're going, it's over. You know what I'm saying? But first thing first, number one, the internet, okay? And I'm not even going to get into my next question. I was getting ready to, but the internet, work ethic, understanding what it takes, understanding what you have to do. Them guys in the 90s, 9 times out of 10, they were in poverty or they were, some type of struggle, and they used the game of basketball to get out.
Yeah,
it was one parent households back then.
Yeah.
We got 2 now.
Yeah.
I think the whole draft class, all of the black male athletes, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe they all had 2-parent household. AJ, Boozer, that plays a part.
Yeah.
But
and we applaud that too. Ain't nothing,
big
we
time.
applaud that.
Big
we
time.
applaud that.
Absolutely.
Applaud
big
that.
time, for sure. But back then, these guys really had to get it out the mud. Like, I'm from the trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grind as hard as I do because I didn't have no other way out, man. I come from a family, with poverty, family full of felons, like, man, we had to do something to make it out, and I think that played a major role. A lot of time spent in the gym, like you said, less AAU. I feel like today's game, it don't matter what skill level you at. You find a team, and you could just jump out there, and it's like, hey.
And you could jump from team to team.
Team to team, and I feel that back in the day, you were able to play outside. You could go to the court, and it's a full court of guys really trying to get better.
Yeah.
And guys challenging you to your face. You can't run to the internet. You can't get your Twitter fingers on. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody watching, so you got to step up and you got to get better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I think the toughness too in the 90s. I think the toughness. Like, we didn't have the medicine and all the new science stuff to, but in the 90s, guys played through that shit.
Big time, man. Big time.
I mean, I got 3-4 kids at home, and I got fuck this. This ankle is it's a little swole, but it's cool. Rather than today, stay off to give it time to rest. I think that it's just different. It's just different. Yeah.
No, big time, man. I teach my athletes, Pat, like, listen, being hurt is not a good thing, because what a lot of these coaches do, they're forced to go to the next man. And I teach them that because I'm a no excuse type of guy. We don't require a whole lot from y'all, but you definitely got to come to practice so we can strengthen the areas that we weak in. But if you, coach, I can't, my ankle, okay, cool. I understand. That's cool. Go ahead and sit out over there. Oh, no, coach, I can run. Oh, no, you can't. It's either you hurt or you not, because we're moving 100%. Okay? You can't come out here 75 and think we're going to slow down for you. We're not. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead over there. I want you to heal. And when you're ready, I want you to come back out here. Back in the 90s, even when you look at the pros, man, a lot of them guys, they played through those injuries. You look at today's, I feel bad for the fans because they purchased these tickets, and the superstar that you're going to see, they just be sitting.
Yeah, it wasn't like that back in the day.
It wasn't at all, man.
So I'm going 90s. I'm going 90s for sure.
I'm right there.
What's the second question you want to ask, though?
I got to ask you. Why do you think the Europeans are getting ahead of the Americans?
I think, far as knowing the game of basketball, the Europeans have always been ahead, right? The ability to hit the pocket, guy gets ball in the pocket, swing, hit corner man hits wing, you don't have shot, get back in the paint, swing on the other side.
Now, hold on. Where does all of that come from, Pat?
Coaching in Europe.
Coaching and what else?
I think so. I had a lot of teammates that they didn't go to school. They went to basketball school.
There it is.
Right. I got a teammate in Europe, one of the greatest passers I ever seen. His math, science, reading classes was our right hand, our left hand, our right hand bounce pass, our left hand bounce pass, right? Knowing how to play basketball, right? I think for a long time that America, we were bigger and stronger than anybody.
Right.
Right. That's fucking America.
Right.
We got big stakes, we got big cars, we got
Right.
big, you know what I'm saying? Like big egos. Like it's the American brand.
Right.
Like bigger,
Right.
stronger, tougher. And I think as of late, we've kind of seen like these international players the same size as our Americans and taller and bigger with that IQ.
Right.
And collectively, if I'm taking these top 5, I'm taking Shea, Greek, Wemby, Jokic, Luka against any motherfucking 5 in the world.
And listen, when you look at those 5, they are well-rounded players.
Yeah.
See, in America, a lot of steps are being skipped in the process.
That's coaching.
Big time.
Coaching. European coaches are very, very. It's in Europe, and I played in Europe 5 years. Don't no players run shit in Europe. The coaches run everything. Right? The coaches run everything. You hurt? You ain't that hurt? Come on, practice. Ain't no days off. Ain't no load managements. Ain't no. You come in this playing team gear, you a minute late, your ass late, you getting left. I don't care if you the most expensive player on the team. I run this shit.
That's right.
So the coaching is different. And to me, right, coaching is key.
Big time. It's number one.
Coaching is discipline. Coaching is leadership, right? And these Europeans, they've been coached by these great coaches in Europe, right? The IQ is elite. And they found a way to find out what we're doing in the weight room. And they're catching up with us. And they're catching up with us year after year after year after year. Feel me? Like last MVP in the NBA was James Harden. Think how long ago that was. It's been a European every year since then. So like, I think I gotta go Europe, but I'm American. Feel me? Motherfucker USA play, I'm rooting for USA in the dough. In the dough. But when it comes to European basketball players, they got it right now. Yeah, they got it.
And I'm going to tell you why they got it, Pat. It's the development, man. It's so many steps being skipped, man. So a lot of these kids in America with social media, they think that, hey, I'm famous before I'm really famous. And when you get that notoriety, when you start having that status, you start working as hard. What got you there? And I see these athletes and I talk to them. I done had my hands on some, Pat, you're not the first. You know what I'm saying? NBA player, kid that I done had. Kendrick Perkins, that's my guy. But Jeff McGinnis, shout out Jeff McGinnis, man. When it comes to the development, man, you gotta get in that gym. Stop playing all of these AAU games if you're sorry, man. Like get in the lab, work on your game, and then get out there. Just because you're doing nothing but putting yourself at a disadvantage. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, like you said, we're in school 8 hours a day in America, and they in basketball school in Europe. That's development versus God knows what you're doing in the classroom. Yeah. You might not even be doing what you're supposed to, Absolutely but, right. I just feel that coaching is number one, and I feel like the coaching has gotten extremely poor. It's gotten extremely political. It's like, we're not putting coaches in place that's best for the kids.
You think that's coaching or parenting when it comes to
okay, so check it out. It starts with the parents.
It absolutely
starts at home. It before anything, it starts at home.
You want your kid to be an athlete and go to the pros, you got to accept tough coaching.
And criticism.
I'm talking about constructive criticism or criticism.
Yes, but that's the problem. See, a lot of parents, they think that, when a kid is on a team, that they're not supposed to grow. You have to let them grow. Adversity is what grows them. Okay, so when you got a kid and you want to put the pacifier in his mouth, that's my baby. Don't yell at my baby. You can't cuss my baby. You're not allowing them to grow. The real world is cruel.
Cruel. No. It's worse than cruel.
Worse.
It's scary out here, bro.
Scary. And you got to prepare. I tell my folks, stop pacifying, start preparing. Because that real world is not cutting you no slack. And that's the problem in America. I dealt with it this year on my team, and I'm like, listen, I'm a next level guy. If they want to get to the next level, they got to go through me. If they can't go through me, it ain't going to happen. I don't tell a lie, okay? I'm as real as they come, okay? But at the end of the day, it starts at home, and then you move on to the coaches because a coach can destroy somebody's career if they really don't care. Like a lot of these parents, I tell you parents, you got to be careful about who you allow leading your athletes, That's like you trusting a nurse over a surgeon doing a surgery. Yeah. What are you doing? You need to be talking to the surgeon. You don't need, the nurse can give you a little information. The surgeon is going to tell you what's going to happen before, during, and what you need to do after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's what's happening in America. And I think that it's just setting us back. Because like you said, James Harden was the last MVP. Man, too many distractions. These guys and girls already feel like they already made it, you know. And you got these Europeans, they don't get the dollar in their country playing professionally that they're gonna get over here.
And they don't. I had a teammate say, "Why would I care to meet him? He don't know me." I say, "Oh yeah, y'all different."
Look at that. That's the mindset, man. That's
Y'all
like what
different.
separates you
Yeah.
from everybody
I
else,
say, yeah,
man.
they different. They different. They ain't even looking for approval from. Why am I looking for approval? I don't care about meeting this certain NBA player. Do you know me?
Right.
Fuck him.
And I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy, Pat. The fact that they come over here, they earn all of these millions of dollars, and you don't see them wasting their money. You don't see them, you don't see them guys just doing what our culture do.
No.
We in the club, we wilding out. We know we got practice tomorrow. We being irresponsible. When you get high, man, that fall is a lot faster, man. You know
Extremely
what I'm saying?
faster.
Gotta be careful. You gotta keep some good people around you. Don't have any yes men around you. If you got folks that's just gonna say yes, you ain't gonna last that long. I'm all about longevity, man. I like Tim Duncan, I like Kobe Bryant, I like Shaquille O'Neal. I like them guys. Make your money, man, but stay in the league and remember why you're there, man. You gotta
That's true.
gotta work
Believe
hard.
right.
Man.
Remember why you're
Gotta
there.
remember, you got Jokic. He win a title, and he got an attitude because he got to go to the parade because he want to go back to his country and drink beer and chill with his horses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just look at what we up against. So
Yeah.
we got to make the change, but it start at home and it start with these coaches, man.
Yeah.
Coaches got to do better.
And parents got to do better.
Parents got to do better. It's a two-way street.
It ties into each other.
Big time, Pat.
I think it ties into it. You're absolutely right.
Big
and
time.
And you being on the AAU circuit, I know you've seen parents yelling out, put my kid in the game, this, that. And I grew up, right? Because I hate AAU.
Yeah.
Right? I hate AAU because I went to the NBA. I played 2 AAU games. I played for a team, one of the top teams in Chicago Fire, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I witnessed a coach sit me on the bench all game. And I'm looking like, okay, cool. Like, I ain't tripping. And my mom walked up to me. Mind you, we paying, I don't know, $400, $500, you know what I'm saying, a month, whatever. My mom say, son, you should never pay to play basketball. I say, you're right. Right, you're right. I coach. I'm going to just stay in my neighborhood. I'm going to work on my game. You sure about that? Coach, I think.
Say that one more time, baby.
I'm going to stay in my neighborhood, work on my game. Outside, too.
Just one more time.
Stay in my neighborhood. No gym, outside. And I'm going to just work on my game, And, like, out of everyone in Chicago, I was the only person to go to the NBA. Right? I worked on my body. Right? My mom hired a coach, a strength and conditioning coach, Mind you, I don't think y'all understand. The strength and conditioning coach that she hired was like half crackhead. He was staying upstairs with his mom, right? But he had some basketball knowledge.
Man.
He played at the University of Illinois some time back, and that was all in the neighborhood. We didn't know nobody else. Man. So my mom like, shit, I got this weightlifting coach about $20, $30. You feel me? Like, he got you. You feel me? And I'm like, you feel me? I'm lifting weights to his mama house. I'm lifting weights to his mama house.
That's what you got to do.
I'm watching film. I'm watching film with him and his upstairs in his attic. His mom downstairs. Y'all good up there? Y'all need anything? Like, yeah, that was and I thought it was normal.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, okay, cool. Somebody about to come pick you up to play basketball. Okay, cool. I get picked up 11 o'clock at night. I'm 12, 13 years old.
11 o'clock at night?
At night, I go to I'm telling you, they had us like I was a pit bull, cages. I show up to an area. It was another kid, I don't know, 12, 13, my age. Dark. They got all the car lights on. Big slab of concrete, one basketball rim.
You say they had the car lights on. Wasn't no lights out there.
Car lights on. Pat, pay him 1-on-1, kill him. And I had that every weekend for until I was 16, 17. And I was just kept playing ones. And I'm getting $50 going back ooh. And these guys, they betting $300, $400, treating us like we wild dogs.
Wow.
Pit bull vibes. And that was my experience with basketball. And it became so norm that We playing this weekend? No, Pat, we ain't playing this weekend. Next weekend. We playing this weekend? Yeah, I'm on my way. Come get you. Like, that was my norm. I needed it. I wanted to play. I wanted to, you know, and I took all of that. And mind you, there was a bunch of AAU going on.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose, top AAU player. In my class, Jonathan Shire, coach at Duke. He's the number 1 AAU basketball player in Chicago. Sharon Collins, number 1 basketball player AAU in Chicago. They never made it to the league. I played professionally more years than Derrick Rose played. And I ain't trying to shit on nobody.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, my love and my shit way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this my shit. Like, Alea come to me during your tournament. Dad, you know, it's my last year. You retiring. You know, I need you to retire. I need you to be. Girl, I ain't about to no motherfucking retire. You lost your motherfucking mind. What I'm gonna do? Sit at home, watch you, and I'm mad, and I want to fucking play. Nah, it's in me. I can't let go of this shit. I can't put the ball down. I won't put the ball down, man. I need it. I need it.
And that's how it is for me as a coach, man. Like, you know, it doesn't matter what sport it is, man. I spend so much time, and Leia understand, like, when I'm preparing for these Nike events, you gotta prepare. You know, you can't just go out there. You know, you gotta do your research on who you're up against.
Wow.
You know, and I put a ton of time into this, man. My dream is to be able to coach in the league, to coach at that high Division I level. You know why? Because I got what it takes. You know, I could wake up every day and do this with no problem. You don't have to beg me. That's the first thing I tell, you know, parents. If you gotta beg your child to do any type of work when you are putting your money out there, they need to find something else to do. You're just wasting your money.
Oh.
You know, that's like sending a kid to school, to college, and paying for it, and they just flunking.
Yeah.
There's no point. Let's find something else. You know what I'm saying? And it's extremely important, man, because it's a lot of foolishness out here that you don't want to get yourself into. Man.
And it's hard to duck it too, right? Because the foolishness is everywhere. The foolishness these days don't even look like foolishness no more. It look like the right way. Feel me? I don't let my son play AAU. Right, I got an 11-year-old son right now, and I'm talking to my cousin, and I'm like, he ain't ready.
Yeah.
Right, because I remember him getting MVP in Chicago, and him being so happy, and I remember also him 2 weeks later going to an All-Star game, and the coach not knowing who he is, and he don't play at all. And I remember seeing my son on FaceTime in the back seat, balled up in his jersey, crying like, "Dad, why he didn't put me in?" I said, "No, I'm cool. We just go work on the game.
That's it.
Until I know you ready, that's when I'm going to throw you out there. I'm
That's
not going to throw you out there, hurt your confidence. Now you don't even want to play basketball no more. And why would I do that to you?
Yeah.
You know, why would I do my son like that? So, I'm all about development. I'm all about
That's number one, man.
getting better.
That's right.
Feel me? My
That's
mama told me when I was little, if you good, they go find you.
That's it. Listen, shout out to mama, man. And that play a major role, man. You got to understand. Like, man, I think Michael Jordan, mom, she told him something similar. Like, oh, man, she told him when he got cut from the JV team, she told him something like, you need to go and you need to work. You need to put the time in. You got to understand, man, a lot of these kids' futures, man, is in the hands of their parents.
Yeah.
And it's like parents, adversity builds, okay? It builds your character, you know, it builds your values, your morals. You learn going through hardship, you know? So when you're sitting on that bench, the easiest thing to do is say, hey, I'm going to go to another team. No, go to the gym,
And that
go
rubs
to the
off,
track.
And that rubs off when you get pros. I ain't playing. I want to be traded.
Come on, man. No.
He ain't better than me. I want to be traded. Man, I'm show up late today. Like,
man.
It opens the door to those
For failure.
Yeah.
Failure.
Yeah. It opens the door to failure.
That's
really
right,
does.
because that's where you're headed, and then you don't want to have that name when it don't go his way.
Yeah.
He gonna cry, or when it don't go her way, she gonna cry. Not at all. At the end of the day, a lot of people want to pray. They want to. That's great, but there's no faith without work. Put the work in, and great things will happen.
Always happen.
Okay, and guess what? There's a process. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. Okay, so you gotta be on your grind early, and you have to strengthen the areas that you're weak in. See, nobody want to work on weakness. They go to the gym, spinning round cone. Man, listen, when you come in my gym, Whatever area you weak in, that's what we doing. You might not even touch a ball. I don't care about a ball. Why pick up a ball when you ain't gonna get in the game to shoot that ball? You're not getting in, you know? I tell an athlete from the jump, don't matter what sport you playing, your feet is first. Your feet. Nah, ain't nobody worried about the feet. I want that. Nah, bro, it ain't gonna happen. Somebody gonna end up telling you the truth. Okay? And that's me. Okay? It is what it is.
We need more coaches like you, coach. We need more coaches like you, I promise you. And I had a coach, I had the coach the exact same way, man. And I was the main player. And then it was crazy. I had the exact same coach when I was in high school, and I was the main player, cursing me out in front of everybody. Man, he always on my case. I had the same coach overseas. I'm MVP overseas, young age. I had the same coach. I don't give a fuck. Coach looked me in my face. I don't give a fuck what type of MVPs you got.
That's right, bro.
I am here trying to develop you. And if you can't take it, and you need to get out my team.
Straight up.
I'm MVP.
Yeah.
I said, okay, yeah, it's different here.
It is.
It's different.
But that's gonna help you. That's helping you.
It helped me.
It don't feel good.
It felt awful.
Yeah.
I got to go home with it, overthinking. Damn. After that, I left him. I played 13 years in the NBA.
Oh, man. Look at it different. And it with him. See, that they don't see it. The coach hates me. Listen, this is not an emotional environment. Nobody cares about emotion. This is an environment of productivity. We need you to be productive, okay? At the end of the day, you have to produce, okay? So you got to put that work in. You got to have tough skin. And guess what? Take basketball off the table, Pat. Take it off the table. When you get that job that you want, you might have an asshole manager.
You're going to have
that. Right? You're going to have that, right?
Someone you don't like who works with you.
Can you call your mama, Pat?
No.
Can you call her? Hey, Mom, Dad.
Nah.
She yelling at me. Listen, they going to fire you. You gone. If you don't meet the standard of the organization, you're out of there. And we're not preparing these teenagers. Take athletes off the table. We're not preparing these kids for the real world. And it has to happen. It has to. Yeah. Because we're setting them up for failure.
Yeah.
Setting them up for failure. We're already dealing with AI. So that's the first thing that they going to because they know it's a shortcut. Well, listen, we can't shortcut with our parents. I got a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old. And my 2-year-old know I don't play no game. He know me. Okay, I'm 2, but I know my daddy. I know what he want. I know what he looking for. Okay? Because like I said, when it come to parenting, you either allowing it or you teaching it. So what do you want people to say when they look at your child? Because they looking at you. I'm an educator, you know. I'm a teacher. When I look at the kids, let me get mama on the phone. Oh, mama not supportive. That's why you act the way you act.
Yeah.
You
goes hand in hand. So, shout out to Coach, man. Thanks, Coach. Thank you for coming through, man. Best of luck, Nationals. I'm going to be there. Vegas,
Chicago.
The 10th. Chicago at the end of the month.
24th.
There.
Houston
Shout out.
Hoop, 17 UEYC.
And I'm going to end it with this. Again, you know, if you just tuned in, I'm doing this. I started in Houston because it's the first team I played for. Mind you, I haven't met these people. Obviously, I met Coach this past weekend, but besides Coach, I haven't met any one of these gentlemen from the Can of Paint, right? Everyone had their own story. Everybody had their own knowledge of basketball. Everybody had their own testimony. I want y'all to help me appreciate these guys for taking their time out to come to just talk about hoops. Like, it ain't always got to be a you wrong, you right type of vibe. We can just organically sit back as men. We can have some beers. The 20-year-old didn't have a drink. He did not have a drink, right? We can sit back, we can have some beers, and we can just talk about hoops organically, and that's the vibe right now. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate the gentleman who came by and stopped by, and y'all subscribe to the pod, man.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
You
Thank
already.
you. That was beautiful.